with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're sick of across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. Norton burping, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for yesterday, Sunday the 6th of April 2025, otherwise known as Philip Burnell's birthday.
Who fucking cares?
So yeah, it's fucking his birthday today, and because it's his fucking birthday today, then that means he'll want more money than usual. He's having a special birthday marathon, and he's hoping and praying for $3,000 or so to try and make sure it's the most successful event ever. And that has nothing to do whatsoever, of course, with his current WWE Champions whaling, which is currently sitting at $2,873 by the last time that TG Gamebox checked it. Yeah, on Friday, this was revealed on, sorry, was it Friday or Saturday? I think, sorry, Saturday. On Saturday, it was revealed by TJ that Phil had been whaling away in this game for a few, it was like such a lot of whaling, and Phil has now spent almost $3,000 on this current WWE Champions event. And yeah, it's just astronomical, it's just insane. I've seen a comment actually, so that being said, covered this as well at that point, at one point in the streams, and I believe I've seen a comment from Agent Proper in the chat who seemed to think that Phil has spent on total over $300,000 on the WWE Champions so far, since the beginning. Can you imagine? I mean, just wrap your head around that fucking number. Imagine in one single fucking gacha game, you have fucking dropped like $300,000 fucking dollars. Like, it's like that's a fucking, you can buy a fucking house with that for fuck's sake, just outright. Depending on where you fucking go. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. It's just it's absolutely, it's insanity, for God's sake. This is a disease. Phil Burnell has got a fucking disease and they won't fucking admit to it. They won't allow, you know, he's, not only did his fucking audience ignore him having the disease, they helped embrace him for it. Phil's like, look at me, I lied about WWE Champions, I was playing it all along, ha ha ha, and then he fucking turned it into actual content where his fans enabled the fucking disease to fucking continue. He has thrown his life down the fucking drain, playing his fucking game, wailing away in his fucking game, all the meanwhile begging his fans profusely to fucking give him money, pretending just to fucking do things like pay fucking bills. When a good chunk, when a lot of that extra fucking begging lately goes towards this, is it worth it? Jesus, man. And yeah, also, there's nothing wrong. I don't see you, Cameron Dutchman, begging people on the internet though to give you fucking money so you can keep wailing away in it though. There's nothing wrong with you fucking spending the money you earn yourself, obviously, whatever, and spending, you know, throwing a few bucks here and there on something you enjoy. But Phil Burnell, to fucking go on his fucking streams and fucking just beg and fucking cry about fucking not hitting certain goals, whatever, and blaming his audience for fucking suggesting things, whatever. This game's done slow, you guys told me you wanted this, you guys told me you fucking wanted that. And just the thing is, so you keep track of your spending, very sensible, incredibly sensible actually. Phil, I guarantee you,
does not. Absolutely fucking not. So it just blows my fucking mind still to this fucking day that he's doing this. Also, big up Ramon Sanchez. Ramon Sanchez is in the house. I gave a like to you and Aviga. Aviga's still awake? Oh, bugger me. Yeah, big up to Aviga as well. A lot of detractors will be restreaming this event today at this Phil's birthday, so quite a lot of people will be joining in on the fun and all that jazz.
We could guess.
So here's something here. So we've got one more thing. A little clip here. So Kino Casino were watching Phil, and they managed to catch Phil in a lie. And Bob Starsky's asking if it, Triple P and Andy, would Phil's lie have been caught? Kino's a lie.
It would be great if today we could get some support on Kick. It is the final day of the month, so it would count, and I would, you know, get credit for it right away. All right? Please consider becoming a sub.
$5. Pause. He's lying.
Weekly.
He's saying, yeah, it's weekly for him because he's verified, which he admits later on.
You fucking lying sack of shit.
So he's actually a total liar who's creating a false sense of urgency because he's lying.
Yeah.
He's lying to the customer and creating a false sense of urgency, which is unethical, Phil.
Yeah,
and
he's a liar.
actually, it's immoral to do that, Phil. You want to talk about morality and positivity and all this shit. You're lying to the customer as a salesman and creating a false sense of urgency. But the only way you're going to get that money is if they donate today because it's the last day of the month. When in reality, you don't get paid monthly, you get paid weekly, Phil. What a piece of shit.
So yeah, and also when you talk about morality, of course, this clip comes to mind.
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
Yeah, he's like, well, you fucking tell him. And it's funny because Pixar Animations has made a new video, and it came out the other day there. I think it premiered the other day, and he animated the whole 220 thing. And it's really good. It's not just a case of him animating it. He's actually fucking put together some interesting things as well. Interesting clips here now which proves Phil's narrative and prove Phil's line. Like, Phil tried to claim his most recent retcon, his attempted retcon, was trying to fucking say there's no cameras on my house, we don't have cameras in our home. Phil, over the last several years, has told his audience time and time again, no, they can trespass in the area, you know, it's a gated community, there's cameras everywhere, we have cameras everywhere. So Phil has told his audience time and time again, he has cameras every fucking where. And yet his attempted retcon was to say, we don't have cameras on, so what the fuck happened to all the cameras if they're not there anymore, Phil? Actually, yeah, bizarre. Fuck me. On this day in history, 1982, the innovator of internet playthrough and inspiration to all modern streamers, Paul Bonnell, was born. The world is never the same again. You can fucking say that again. Jesus Christ. Phil's in this chat. So I'm using raw Phil for today's stream, by the way. So as you can see, Phil's in this chat. He's saying good morning to everyone, and people are just wishing him happy birthday. Isn't that fucking lovely? Yeah, and Lectro is actually so Lectro's newest episode is going to be released today. You say tomorrow, so it's actually in 4 hours time. 4 hours from now, it is going to premiere, as far as I'm aware. So that Lectro's newest episode will release in 4 hours time, I believe. 11 PM UK time. So there we go. Looking forward to that Lectro stuff. I mean, I'll be watching that tomorrow before Bingo for damn sure. Because Lectro's, you know, animations are always so much fun as well. But yeah, if you've not seen Pixar Animations' newest video yet, I'd highly recommend it. In fact, let me get a clip for you guys. Hold on 2 seconds. A link. Like a clip. Let me get a link. Hold on. So I should click on that. And a link to Pixar Animations' newest video is in the chat right now. I would highly recommend it when you get time to watch it. It is extremely robust and thus meaningful. Apparently, a bunch of people are getting banned straight away. Is it on? So if I refresh the Kick page, are we going to see a whole bunch of fresh bans? Yeah, well, you're looking for, oh my god, that's a lot of bans immediately. 3, 4, 5, 8 already. 8 already. 43 years of failure. Abandoned King Snake story. BD DoorDash slot for piggy. Meal tastes like bird. DSP greedy 220 reel. Phil's a pedo, I have receipts. Feasting with the pig reel, and yellow paint to cat's gunt folds. My god, reading these names in itself is entertaining. Fucking hell. Jesus, but yeah, there we go. Good stuff indeed. Okay, while we wait for Phil to start his stream and go online or whatever, who wants to see Mimology's compilation of Phil having a complete meltdown playing Street Fighter 6 and rage quitting the game?
I want you to understand something. This literally is a situation where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to have all my shit reclaimed. You know, credit card bills are going to go default. I'm probably going to have to declare bankruptcy. I'm going to lose everything. All right, let's get some momentum, guys. Let's get some support going. Thank you to Jimmy Jam for those 2 gifted subs. That's the biggest contributions of the night, but let's get some more rolling for Street Fighter. First time in 2 months playing. We've hit every goal this week. We want to end the week strong by hitting the final goal of the week, so let's get some support, please, my friends. Thank you. Excuse me.
Calling them friends, guy. Give me money, please, friends. If you give me money, I'll be your friend.
Excuse me. Look at that. Nonsense. Complete nonsense. Can't block. Level 3. Win. Game doesn't high-low block. You try to adjust. It doesn't high-low block online. So whenever she does the flip, it's a free hit. It's just trash. It's all fucking complete terrible gameplay bullshit from scrubs. Anyone who picks that character online is a fucking scrub. There's no one good. I don't play any good camis. No one uses their brain. They all just use guessing and pattern play. Oh, I'm just gonna do the flip. Okay, well,
I still don't understand. Can someone please explain to me why? I thought one of the whole points, the whole point of playing anyone in a competitive game is you've got to try and fucking outthink them and outplay them and outguess them, because you're trying to assume that you're prepared for what they're going to do to you, so you can counter that and come out on top. So when Phil calls it a fucking guessing game, isn't that the whole fucking point of playing against somebody else online, where you're literally trying to outthink your opponent so you can get the upper hand? I don't understand why he's saying this is a bad thing. Isn't that the whole point of playing people online competitively?
Well, I'm going to guess that it's going to be the kick. Oh no, now it's the overhead instead of the flip. You know, it's just nonsense. Guessing. And you can't, even when you see it on reaction, you try to block high-low. It doesn't block high-low online. So, fuck that idiot. Toxic! Awful. The game, the more I play it, the less I ever want to play it. It's so bad. I stayed 2 months away thinking, if I stay away from Street Fighter 6 maybe for a long time, maybe I'll come back to it and feel refreshed. No, it's worse than ever. It's literally worse than ever. I want it back fierce, but jab, low, medium kick apparently stuffs everything. Oh, random jump, gets lucky. I'm not doing anything. It comboed. Did you see that? It actually comboed. Nothing I can do. Dude, it's absolutely insane. Mash jab beats everything. Use mashing jab to interrupt. I did back fierce. Low medium kick beats it for some reason. Dude, everything I do, he just stuffs it. Same pattern. Over and over. No fucking brain. Oh, that's it. Lucky. Lucky jump. Oh, here we go. Low medium just beats it for no reason. Keep mashing. Keep pattern playing, you fucking scrub. What? Why did he get to jab me? It doesn't even make sense. Why does he get to jab me there? Because he's Ken and Ken's insane, so just mash jab and it beats everything? What a fucking idiot. Again, awful pattern player. Mashing jab interrupts everything I do. Or low medium kick stuffs everything I have. There you go. More mashing. More pattern play mashing. Mash jab stops everything. He doesn't have to do anything. He just stands for mid-range, does low medium kicks, and mashes jab. It beats all my fucking inputs. What a piece of shit game. Just mash jab. What did I say? Just mash jab. Now I don't get it. Now I don't get my sumo. I did it, but it didn't come out. Mash jab again. It's so sad. The state of modern fighters is so fucking bad that you can just mash jab through everything. Look, mash jab again. Mash jab. Oh my god. Throw loop now. Dude, low medium kick has stopped every move. Oh, now he just randomly does that from... Look at this. Are you kidding? It's still comboing. What the fuck? Yo, look at this endless combo. What is wrong with this game? What is wrong with this fucking game?
I don't think it's the game that's to blame for somebody that fucking didn't play for 2 months and then thought to themselves that it would fucking be top level when it came back. You know, no, it's going to be a lot more rust than usual. You're not the best player to begin with, Phil, but you're fucking returning back to the fold 2 months without touching the goddamn game. And yeah, it's just that the problem's you.
Game. Why did that combo continue? Yo, this game is awful. This game is fucking terrible. What a piece of shit game. God. Dude, Street Fighter 6 is fucking dog duty trash. Are you kidding me?
We'll see, won't we? Tell me how to get.
Couldn't block. I'm trying to block that. Everything is safe. Everything's a safe hit string. Every button I push is safe because this game fucking sucks. Literally no outputtings. Everything's safe. Safe. You suck. The game is awful. Why is this game so bad? Everything you do is safe. Your game is so terrible, man. Oh my god. No opening. Everything's safe. Everything. You press. What's this button? Safe. Then why am I playing a fighting game? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to play for another hour. Please support the stream. Right now, we're at 30-something bucks. 40, not even. And the goal, of course, as usual, is 150. We have hit the...
I just fucking love, like, 30 or 40... To Phil Burnell, making 30 or 40 bucks on a single stream is a very, very, very bad day. For me, that's a fucking pretty solid good day. I'm fucking happy as Larry if I get something, you know, a day like that, you know what I mean? But for Phil, that's incredible, though. For him, it's like, oh, it's a horrible day. I'm not even going to count what it is. It's not worth counting because it's that small. I guess it's just bizarre. Like, Phil's overinflated value of what he thinks he is worth. It's like, but so it's just it's never makes sense to me. You know, like, Phil believes that his content is worth $300 per day, right? $150 per stream. He genuinely, truly fucking believes that. But he will massively rely on the video game he's playing in order to do the entertaining part of the content. Like, how often does he fucking blame the game for failing to fucking bring in an audience and bring in the numbers and bring in the support? If the game's to blame, it's not him to blame, it's the fucking game. So why? So it's like, are people paying for the game then, or instead of him? You get what I'm saying? His logic makes no sense. His logic makes zero fucking sense when Phil fucking blames the fucking game for failing to bring support, and yet he relies on the fucking games to bring in the fucking support. And when support is there, it's all because of him. It's just, it never makes any sense, does it? It never fucking does.
To go every single stream this week, even the sweet Coden streams we hit. Let's hit Street Fighter tonight, all right? Let me...
the full context of the sweet Coden streams or whatever, Phil's usually fucking... It got to the very end of the stream, there was mega overtime, and Phil's usually like fucking 8, 9, 10 minutes into overtime, and finally somebody will do a wheel medic contribution. And by some miracle, the streak survives. It only took multiple minutes of overtime and profuse begging to fucking hit those goals.
Open my window further because it's hot as fuck in here. Come on, someone get us to 50 right now. Let's get to 50 bucks of support. That way we have an hour to work on the final 100, but let's at least get to the first third right now. Let's get someone to do a couple of subs or a few memberships. Let's get to 50 bucks.
This thing right here, also, first of all, it's kind of funny because the microphone makes him look more dented than usual. That microphone being blurred out just makes him look like more of a denthead than usual. But these kind of moments right here, these absolute desperation moments from him right here, it just really just displays how pathetic. I mean, it's like, it's one thing to say, guys, please support the stream if you're enjoying what you're seeing or whatever, but him actually just sitting there waiting for $50 before it continues. He's doing an LTG. You know. So like I was saying, one person hasn't tipped that stream, not sure if they did buy, that's why he does Friday Night Fights. Jax did give him a tip, $25 tip, but Jax had to remind Phil had he seen it or not. And I think Phil was annoyed. I mean, I believe, my opinion is that Phil wasn't pleased that Jax Traxxer only gave him 25. Since it's been like 2 months or whatever since Phil has touched Street Fighter 6, I think Phil was anticipating a bigger contribution from Jax. And it didn't really, I mean, $25 is still a solid amount to give anyone. But I think Phil was hoping to be larger.
Come on, no one's gonna get us to 50. Just get us to 50. Get us to $50 right now, and I'll jump in and I'll continue. All right? Oh, Jesus Christ, it fucking scared me. That legit scared me.
That was a very funny bit from Emoji. That's right bit, that's bit safe. I want to see it one more time. That bit, you might have missed it. One more time just because it was so fucking good. A job application giving Phil the ultimate jump scare.
All right? Oh, Jesus Christ, it fucking scared me. That legit scared me. In the middle of my hit string. In the middle of my attack. Can't do anything. I did level 1 super. It doesn't, the game doesn't care. The game literally doesn't care. It just gives him hit after hit. It's terrible. He earned literally nothing. Literally fucking nothing. The game just doesn't react. Can't block. No headbutt. Dude, half the time, I can't get any attacks on this guy. I literally can't get my attacks to come out on this guy. They don't come out. Random level 3 from a scrub. Yo, I've had enough. I've had enough. I don't want to play this. It sucks. The connections have gotten worse. The reactions are worse. Everything gets dropped. Safe. You didn't do anything, you fucking retard. You're a terrible player. You're awful. You don't understand Street Fighter. Safe. This is how I was playing like a little kid. Safe. Meanwhile, I'm doing timed inputs and they don't come out. Really, this game is just so unfun. It's so fucking unfun. What the fuck? It whips. I can't do anything. Hits me. Right. Dude! Can't do anything. Literally. Oh, look. The same button. I can't do anything. That's the game. The game is awful. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Oh, that's it. Just mash low medium kick because you're a scrub. Mash. Hope it hits. Look at that. What? We traded. He mashes high jab. It hits me. That's the meta of this game. Be a scrub and mash buttons. He nothing legit there at all. All trash. Trash fucking gameplay from an idiot. Of course. Safe air fireball. Fuck you, bitch. What happened? Drop my input. Free combo for him. Look at that. Drops my input. He gets free combo. I react after the teleport. His mash jab beats it. Nope, bullshit. Free combo, level 3, off of one random punch. Literally just guessing and throw it out and see if it hits. One completely random, not even timed punch. Watch him win. Nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do there. All I can do is guess level 3 and it wouldn't have worked. Guy is awful.
Cry more, Phil. Cry more. Is he live yet? I don't think he's live yet, no. Jesus, man. I want to refresh his page. I want to refresh his kick page and see how much the ban list has grown. These are 8 bans tonight. Anyway, yesterday, Phil's day off yesterday and Saturday. So, the 5th of April. Saturday 5th of April. Look at all the bans, mainly from DSP. A couple were from Dunce Filter. But yeah, look at all those bans on Phil's most precious of days off. Let's refresh it and see how bad it is, how much it's grown, if it's grown at all. We have one more name to add to the list here, and that is Squawks the Birthday Tipper. Was banned by Spike Vincent. So there you go, Phil took a break from banning people and has let one of his kick moderators take over instead. And now his kick staff can also get to enjoy banning people on sites.
You can kiss my fucking ass. He was sweating. He had the fucking sweats playing me. Just back, forward, back. I'm gonna just press this button, hope it hits.
Oh my god! What's up?
Thank you very much to Twilight Media Quote for a super chat. It says, get the spoons ready for a birthday disaster. I mean, we can only hope, you know, Phil will probably get whaled upon, you know, like he's desperate these days, you know, he's made it perfectly clear he's not got any shame anymore in asking directly for money. He's told his audience outright he'd quite like $3,000. He's not even subtle about it anymore, there's no subtle hints, you know, those are gone. It's just him saying, geez it. This is what I want, give me it now. Or you've ruined my birthday. That's essentially what it is. So yeah, I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, but anyway, I'm expecting just suffering. 90 minutes of suffering. Well, probably more than that, you know, but fuck you. I was going to say something. So, I forgot to mention as well, I'm not sure who it was that had the idea to add. Somebody had the idea to add Phil ignoring a troll tip to the bingo board as a list of possible words, but I added that. So yeah, it could be on the bingo board coming up in for today's game. But yeah, I added Phil ignoring a troll tip as a list of possible bingo words or actions. So yeah, that was a very good suggestion. I thought, you know what I mean, so definitely include that, because Phil often does ignore troll tips. He'll read it, he'll address it, and then say, oh, it's a troll, so ignore it. Cal Dutchman is saying, what is going to be interesting is that this is the first marathon post his Kino Casino breakup meltdown disaster stream. Yeah, but it's... The thing is, I don't think it's... Like, he's had some massive whaling happen to him since then, though. In between, he had a fucking day where he got over $1,000 on stream, $1,200 because of massive kick whaling, you know, so it's not as if people aren't there with deep pockets, you know, but it's just, yeah, well, there's one person with deep pockets, let's be fucking real. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see what happens, but you know, it's a good interesting. Look, Brian, standard supporter, has popped there for 33 months, popped a message saying, happy birthday, Phil. Isn't that lovely? They sent happy fucking birthday to Phil. Wow, isn't that lovely? Anyway, okay, let's watch the rest of this compilation.
Oh, it hits like an insane reward combo for one random button push. What a fucking scrub. Hey. That's my move. Can't react. Dude, it's just trash. It's so bad. Everything they hit me with is things you can't do against online because the fucking game sucks online. What just happened? What the fuck was that? What was that? You can't stop what he's doing. I can't even have a move. If I press jab, the game will hit me. It'll throw through the jab, which isn't right. Jabs stop throws. But in Street Fighter, because you're playing online, you can just throw through jabs, which you can't do. It's not possible. The game is atrocious. The game is fucking atrocious. It's a horrible fighting game.
And because my moves drop all the time in this online for some reason, he's winning. It's fucking horseshit. It's like drop a move, drop a move, drop a move.
I might never play this again at this point, because as you guys can see, here we are, and we're almost done with tonight's stream. We've only got about 10 minutes left, and we didn't even get halfway to my support goal, and the game is a piece of fucking dog shit. So, I just don't think I'm going to play it again. I think I'm done with it. I don't even see the point in playing it when it's so bad. No one even seems to care for it.
Less than 100 viewers on his own channel.
All right, guys, 1 to 2 more matches and I'm out of here. So last chance to support the stream. Not even halfway. This is a final stream of the week. After an insanely awesome, well-supported week. Last stream, and we're not even going to get halfway to the goal because of this fucking shitty game. So I might literally just stop playing this. After an insane week to end it on a shitty fucking night of a terrible game and low support is really upsetting. And
that is incredibly fucking manipulative, by the way, that language. He had massively increased support this week, primarily on one day. One day he had ridiculous amounts of support given to him. He had multiple goals. He had like 7 goals in one fucking day during the week there. You know, it was insane amount of support he's got this week, and yet, because it ends on a bit of a sour note, because it ends on a bit of a, you know, the last stream of the week before his precious day off, no goal hit, and he's saying it makes him sad. It's like, if you're telling your audience you're sad that you didn't get money from them, then, well, like, that is just emotional guilt tripping, emotional blackmail. So you're saying the secret to making you happy and keeping you happy is essentially just giving you money, and it's not about being there for you. It's not about trying to fucking give you moral support, or whatever. It's not about trying to fucking encourage you to fucking do better with your content or whatever. And it's all about money. It's literally, it's like. It feels like we're going around in fucking circles. I know it does. It generally feels like we're going around in circles. Do you want to sing? Nope.
DSP going live tipped £1.
Thank you.
Does he not know birthdays are annual? Like Christmas, Easter and taxes.
Yeah, it kind of harks back to what he said on Friday, wasn't it? Because he said something strange on Friday. Like, it's like a... What was it he said? He seemed to kind of imply that, you know, he had multiple of them. You know, like birthdays or whatever. Is that time of the year again? Or is it something bizarre? Where it seemed to imply there's like multiple birthdays it has per year. I was like, what are you talking about? It's a birthday stream. Of course it happens once a year. Why wouldn't it happen once a year? It's just bizarre. Anyway, let's pause it right there. Okay, there we go. Make sure it's on 1080p. As I said, I'm using raw filtering, which means Phil's kick chat and his YouTube chat will be on the screen at the same time. So yeah, that means when I pause Phil, the chat will be paused, which is good as well. Good stuff indeed. Leave him on pause and I'm enjoying the rest of the compilation. I want to remind us though, because this bit again merits, like, this clip here, this highlights, this is the most perfect example of Phil Burnell emotionally blackmailing his audience and trying to guilt trip them into getting money from them because he's saying to them, if I don't get your money, you're making me sad.
Alright guys, 1 to 2 more matches and I'm out of here. So last chance to support the stream. Not even halfway. This is a final stream of the week. After an insanely awesome, well-supported week. Last stream and we're not even going to get halfway to the goal because of this fucking shitty game. So I might literally just stop playing this. After an insane week to end it on a shitty fucking night of a terrible game and low support is really upsetting. And that's terrible. That's such a terrible thing. And then on top of that, as you guys can see, all week, I'm not even kidding you, all week, it didn't matter if I played Suikoden, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Atomfall, right? All these games that I'm playing, these slow.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much for Nathan on for a super chat. It says, playing the game every 2 months, you'll never keep up with people getting better, and he spent $5,000 to be stuck in 1500 master noob ranks. It's like, yeah, like Phil hit a glass ceiling, and instead of trying to fucking work on improving it or whatever, or just fucking accepting his fate, he just fucking, what did Phil do to attempt to fucking, you know, get past that, you know, that magic mark or whatever? No, he bought the game multiple times. He bought it for fucking Xbox, and he bought it for PlayStation, and he fucking bought it for PC for $100 each time, might I add. He's used multiple joysticks, one for a console and one for the PC. It's like, what the hell? I mean, like, he is complaining about other people being tryhards in this game, being sweatlords, and he has invested literally thousands of dollars into Street Fighter 6 for the sake of what? To be mid-tier in the grand scheme of things. Imagine spending that much money on the fucking game and you're just a fucking mid-level player in the grand scheme of things. Like, Phil's not a bad player, but he's not that good either, and he generally truly fucking believes he is, and because he's not, he's blaming the game for failing to recognise how good he is. It's the game's fault he's not good apparently. Work that one out.
Fall, right? All these games that I'm playing, these slow RPGs, oddball games. Dude, Disco Elysium. Every game this week, I was able to hit a support goal. I couldn't even get halfway to the support goal tonight playing Street Fighter 6. So I think this game is cooked. Honestly, you want to know the truth? I think it's cooked and overdone. I actually think they fucked the game up so bad that there's just really no appeal for it anymore. I mean, I know you guys like fighting games, but there's nothing out there right now. Fatal Fury sucks, by the way, just for the record. I don't think I'm going to get Fatal Fury either.
That game has so many tryhards in it. Phil would get his arse kicked in by Fatal Fury, I think. Not as much as King of Fighters though. That would really destroy him.
I just don't think so. People broke the game during the beta and realized how bad it was. Every character has like an 80-90% combo in the corner. Every character has some broken mechanic that SNK is now hurriedly claiming they're going to patch and fix. The game is not polished at all. It's really a mess.
Cry more, Phil. Just fucking cry more, why don't you? But anyway, bingo. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get bingo sorted. Let's get a bingo card picked. The very first number, first come, first serve. Very first number in chat I see will be a number I use for today's bingo. So no pressure, but make a good one. The very first number in chat I saw today was from Camden Dutchman, who says 7887. They managed to beat everyone else to the punch. Congratulations to you. Of course, that means there's pressure on you to make sure it's a good bingo card. If it's not a good bingo card, then yeah, we'll blame the Dutch. So 7887, here we go. This is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say and do the following for his birthday special. We need Phil to say life, him slapping his leg, him saying time, addition, and wrong. The second row is Phil flailing his arms, him saying allowed to explain, dude, him chewing some water, and him burping. The third row is Phil saying reality, essentially, birthday, interesting, and him doing hand graphs. What are hand graphs, you might ask yourself? Hand graphs is when Phil is demonstrating something either going up or down in numerical value using his hands as a guide. The fourth row is Phil saying members, contributions, him touching his hair, him discussing the weather, and him saying necessarily. The fifth and final row is Phil saying feedback, on demand, nervous, or right, and finally, nonsense. So there we go, that's us going through the bingo card. 25 things for us to get ticked off on that board. Sadly, Leaning Ban is not on the card, which means we don't get to tick it off straight away, because Phil has banned people already before he went live. So there we go. So yeah, that is today's bingo card. Oh, I need to do one more sort of order. That is today's bingo card we have for today's show. If we get 25 out of 25, it adds $10 more to the bingo prize fund. And of course, there's a variety of ways for us to try and get some free spaces to help us on our way to a Phil's bingo card. For example, if Phil burps, snips, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay part of a marathon, that gives us a free space. Well, it's either going to be gameplay or Lego or something. Phil's marathons are kind of a bit strange. They're all over the place. He'll have his normal podcast, okay? And then he'll stop the podcast, and then he'll start recording his next planned segment, whether it's gameplay, whether it's fucking building Lego. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, when he starts recording for the thing after the podcast, that's when the bingo will end. So there we go. But yeah, if Phil burps, sips, or snorts before then, that gives 10 times before then, that gives us a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. If we get 5 new or rejoining members to the bingo streams, that too gives us a free space. And finally, if we get 50 likes on the stream, that gives us 1 free space. If we get 75 likes on the stream, that gives us 2 free spaces. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us 3 free spaces for the bingo board, but you guys also get to enjoy the Ball's animation made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream. So there you go, you guys are in full direct control of some of the ways we can get free spaces on this bingo board. The rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Of course, I was going to say as well, that bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things. First of all, of course, it is made up of us winning bingo. If we win bingo, of course, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. As well as that, a quarter of the money I make on YouTube goes towards that bingo prize fund. So the better I do on YouTube, of course, you know, like members, not jazz, and super chats, the more that bingo prize fund will grow as well, because a quarter of it goes directly towards the bingo prize fund. Tips as well, 100% of tips that I get, including that one that came in earlier on, which I've added right now, goes towards that bingo prize fund. So yeah, it doesn't matter how big or small that tip is, if it comes in, of course, that goes directly towards that bingo prize fund. And of course as well, every Friday we play some marbles, and we try and complete these very challenging courses. Usually we pick 3 different courses that are 99% elimination style courses. And if we manage to get courses complete from those very challenging courses, we add $10 more to the bingo prize fund. That happened on Friday. As well as winning bingo on Friday, every single course we played, all 3 of them, we managed to get completed, which added another $30+ to that bingo prize fund. Speaking of course marbles, that bingo prize fund and all that jazz, I'll just let Phil explain it.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy. Any mouth drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you very much, Phil. Yeah, peace. Deadhead Comics is asking who won the marbles on Friday. It doesn't really matter who won. It's just because anyone can win. You know, these Friday things, we do every Friday with these very challenging courses. If anyone wins, then it adds money to the prize fund. Also, the big massive marble race, of course, is at the very end of the month. And yeah, we already have our winner. I've already discussed the winner has come forward essentially and got in touch with me from March's marble race. You know, so that's all been organised and sorted. Whatever. I can't mind the name. I'm trying to remember the name. Like it's like something to do with girlfriend, like dead. No. It's like brain. It's something to do with girlfriend. I can't mind the username. It escapes my memory right now. It's gone from my head. But aye. Bottom line is obviously, you know, I mean, if you want to have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund at the end of the month when we have a big marble race, then you got to make sure that you've had a comment in that community post, which is linked in the description of the live stream. And that's what it's blind. Why do I think girlfriend? Blind daughter. Yeah, that name was completely. That went at my fucking head. That name. But yeah, blind daughter is the person that won the bingo last in March there. So yeah, if you want a chance of winning yourself, of course, you just make sure you have a comment on that community post, and it could very well be you that wins half our bingo prize fund when we have a marble race at the end of April. But of course, between now and then, let's try and build up this bingo prize fund as much as possible so we can see who gets to win a good hefty prize just for following DSP and fucking making fun of him. I think the only thing left for me to do is to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
This is the fucking Shawshank redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
And on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Guess what? No podcast today because today is my birthday.
What do you mean there's no podcast today? Well, now what did I do? Shit. I was expecting a normal podcast and then this marathon thing. Kicking balls. I don't know. I mean, shit. I wasn't prepared for this. We'll let it keep going anyway. Fuck it, you know. Well, hold on. Let me rewind it. Just to be sure.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Guess what? No podcast today because today is my birthday. That's right. 43 years I have been on this globe.
Who fucking cares?
Today I'm spending all day with all of you, hanging out. We're gonna have a ton of fun. We've got a lot of stuff on the agenda, including just hanging out and talking, shooting the shit, a lot of drinking, maybe, we'll see. Minecraft, Legos, Schedule 1, food, all kinds of stuff. And the best part about today is that today's flexible. And what I mean by that is we just do whatever. There's no commitment that I have to get through a certain amount of content or games today. We're not in a big rush to get a certain progress in anything. We have to play 5 games or anything like that. We're just going to relax, all right? That's what today is all about. Today is Sunday, April 6, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is my annual birthday bash marathon here on DSP Gaming. I hope that all of you are ready to lean back and chill. Just have a good time. That's all today is about. Chill vibes, good times, and I'm excited to hang out with all of you. Before we even start, because already we got people going crazy in chat, we got some support coming in. Thank you. A lot of people, I just realized that my pop-ups are going to be blocked by this happy birthday banner. Let me fix that. Some people, you know, again, they have to be the sticks in the mud. And they're like, Phil, I don't get it. Why are you here today with us on your birthday? Why aren't you spending it with your wife? Because I had a day off yesterday with my wife, and it was a really good day. Yesterday, Kat and I relaxed a ton. We actually didn't really have anything crazy that we needed to do. Like usual, I had to go grocery shopping and, you know, go to the pet store and get booze, which I'm about to show you. The booze that I have for today. Pretty excited to check this stuff out. I've got a couple of kinds of booze that I've literally never had before that we're going to be trying out today. So good stuff, you know, but outside of that, I relaxed with Kat all day yesterday. We had some good food. We ordered Mediterranean food. So it was supposed to be like a hero plate where you get like either the slow cooked lamb and beef or chicken combo. I got the chicken, she got the lamb and beef. Who fucking cares? Right, delicious side salad with feta cheese on it and everything. It was super duper good. So it was a great day. I had a great time hanging out with Kat and Jasper, of course. And today I'm back for a full week of stuff. You know, I'll be here 6 days this week straight. All kinds of content coming up this week, including continuing on with existing playthroughs like Atom Fall, as well as Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Fucking cares?
We're going to start up a new playthrough in South of Midnight, see if that game's any good. The return of Call of Duty this week, because Call of Duty has a new seasonal update and people want to see me try that. And Smart Guys, my final episode of Smart Guys before WrestleMania. This will be an absolutely huge one on Thursday night. You're not going to want to miss it. As you know, 3 weeks in a row, I've had different guest hosts. And this week, again, it's a mystery. And I'm not telling anyone. A lot of people don't know, you know, skeptical, will it be good or not? Let me tell you, this week is a not miss, cannot miss episode of Smart Guys. Let's just put it that way. All right?
Apparently it's wings.
Like, seriously, it's going to be very, very, very interesting and good. in a lot of different ways, I feel. But I can't say, how can I tell you? I'd spoil, right? So I can't, that's why I can't really say much besides just kind of generically hype it up here for all of you.
So he just got, so that's a $20 super chat he just got there from somebody in his stream there. I have a question. Why did you mock Review Tech USA for consuming edibles when you are a self-proclaimed recovering alcoholic, but still drink? You even take shots of money. Very hypocritical of you. What? Jesus Christ, what? What? Why would you have filled $20 to ask that? Why would you do that? I mean, it's a good point. It is massively hypocritical of Phil to do that, but still, why? I mean, yeah, they might charge it back, who knows? It depends if Phil even addresses it or not. Will Phil address it? So I guess I'll have to wait and see.
Okay, so this week is going to be absolutely amazing. All right, it is. I'm very excited for this week. I am. And I hope that you guys are excited as well. Okay, good stuff?
Nope.
All right, so before we begin again, there's contributions coming in. Some people are trying to be silly and be very negative. Today's the opposite of that. Like, no lie, nothing's gonna get me down today. Today's gonna be nice and relaxing and fun. I don't care how many people try to troll and be stupid. It's gonna be a good day regardless. So, nice try, but you'll see what I mean in a few minutes. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Let me show you what I've got. So first off, as a result of the last 3 different marathons that we have done this year, I have a wide variety of shots left over from those marathons that I can drink today, including Fireball whiskey, Crown Royal peach flavored whiskey, 2 different flavored 99 fruit shots, including 99 blackberries and 99 apples, and 5 different flavors of the 99 lemonade shots, including strawberry, watermelon, pink lemonade, raspberry, and peach. So we have 10 shots there left over from last time, or for the last few times, right? There you go. But that's really not what you guys are excited for, right? You guys want to know what's the new stuff that you had gotten for this marathon, because we talked about this. Like, what should I do this time? Should I get a Scotch whiskey? Should I get a powerful tequila or a special one? And after we all talked about it for a little bit, what we determined, oh, by the way, these are birthday fireworks behind me, if you're wondering what the light show is today. That's what I've got set up here on my, in my setup. So,
who fucking cares?
What do we got? You ready? We talked about it over the last week, and we determined you guys wanted me to try something I'd never had before. Something that I've never tasted. I have no idea what it's like. You ready?
Moonshine.
Moonshine. I've seen moonshine at the local liquor store tons of times, but I've never actually tasted it, so I don't know what the heck it's like, all right? Well, folks, today I decided to get moonshine to try during my birthday marathon event. You can see, by the way, I will shout out all these contributions, I promise you, once we get through the little intro segment. We have the original Backpacker Moonshine corn whiskey. Okay, actually brewed from corn. I've never had any liquor brewed from corn before, so this is kind of interesting. So first off, it is it's 100 proof, 50% alcoholic volume. Okay, according to this, reading it, this is similar, or at least they're trying to recreate moonshine that people would drink when they were backpacking through the Appalachian Mountains of the United States. Okay, so I have no idea what this tastes like at all. And as you can see, they put like a seal on it to show, no one messed with it or whatever. And isn't it kind of weird but neat that they actually put moonshine into a jar like this? Pretty weird, right? So I have no clue what this is going to taste like. And it's very strong. Okay, 100 proof, 50. This is on par with, these 99 shots. They're pretty much exactly the same strength. Okay? So there you have it. Except that's not actually it. Are you ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the real main event, the real moonshine, the stuff that'll put hair on your chest. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Old Smoky Blue Flame Moonshine.
Who fucking
Are you ready
cares?
for this? This moonshine, Old Smoky Moonshine, are you ready?
Old bastard.
128 proof. This is over 60% liquor, 64% liquor. It is the actual strongest, most concentrated liquor I will ever have had in my entire life. Yes.
Burger.
I've never had it before. All right, I don't know. It's probably going to taste like motor oil or maybe gasoline if there's that much alcohol in it. You know what I mean? It's insane. They call it Blue Flame because apparently people would be so cold outside, again, as they were like backpacking, they would drink this and it was so much alcoholic volume that it would go whoosh and just like put your whole body on fire. So that's what they call it, Blue Flame. So pretty insane. All right, I've never had these before. And by the way, I forgot. Here's the problem with moonshine. They put it in this jar. And you might say, well, what's the problem with that? How would you ever pour that into a shot glass? That shit is going to go everywhere, right? It's going to spill. So I actually have I'm just going to get like a party cup.
Burger.
And I'm just going to pour it into the party cups and drink it out of the party cups. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. There's nothing I can really do unless I'm going to pour it all over the place, which I don't want to do, especially because it's so strong. Yeah, I really want that liquor all over my office, right? So we'll be doing that. So here's how it works, all right? Let's lay down the law so everyone explains exactly how it works, or everyone understands how it works before we even get into the marathon today. So people are saying you're supposed to drink it straight out of the jar. Like, I mean, I could do that, but how can you tell how much is a shot? I'll just take sips out of the jar if you really want me to, but that's not really an accurate measure, would it be? I don't think so. Anyway, so here's how it works, okay? Every $100 of support that I receive today, you guys will choose what you want me to do. Do you want me to do one of these shots? Do you want me to do the corn moonshine? Do you want me to do the blue flame? And I'm hoping that today I'll be able to try it all. Like, obviously, I want to try both moonshines. I'd like some of the 99 fruit stuff. Tastes good. So hopefully we get a good variety of stuff today, okay? But I have to lay down the law because something happened a month ago during my 5 Nights at Freddy's marathon. Do you guys remember what happened?
Who fucking
Allow me to
cares?
refresh your memories. Okay, so last month, we had a 5 Nights at Freddy's marathon, and within the first couple hours, I had a few shots. Everything was going fine. Then we actually played a bunch of the games. I had food, and pretty much my entire buzz was gone. All right, so the entire last 2 hours of this marathon, I had no liquor in me essentially, and I was just normal as we wrapped it up. Then all of a sudden, in the final hour of the marathon, as I was basically wrapping it up, and I was trying to do my conclusion to what I thought about the 5 Nights at Freddy's series, having played it during the marathon, all of a sudden an insane amount of support came in. Do you remember? It was like a giant super chat and a giant super chat and a bomb of subs and a giant super chat, and it all hit at once. But here's the problem with that. The marathon was over. So I was like, well, now I owe you guys all these shots. So I was like downing shots, and then the marathon went offline. You guys didn't benefit from that because you didn't get to see it. And then after that, I'll be honest, it was too much, and I was kind of like feeling like I drank too much that day because I did it all at once. The whole idea here is to pace it out. So that way I'm kind of buzzed all day and having fun. I have snacks and things that I can have. I have like hummus and pita chips and little snacks that I can eat during the day. So that way, if it does get to be too much and I'm drinking too much, it can kind of help negate it out. My wife today will be making me a birthday dinner. I don't want to spoil what it's going to be. It's basically things she's never made before. And the problem with that is you don't know how it's going to go. She's going to do 2 things she's literally never made, and hopefully they come out right, because if not, then I guess I'm ordering out somewhere.
Burger.
They'll get little Caesar pizza or something stupid, But hopefully they turn out okay. No birthday cake today. We're not doing that this year because previous years she went all out making birthday cakes. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love when she makes me a birthday cake, but I'm not a big sweets guy. So she'd make me this big ass cake and I'd have a piece on stream, and maybe I'd remember and have like 1 more piece during the week, and then I would never have any more. So the whole cake would go to waste, and we'd end up like, damn, that was like totally a waste of her efforts because I didn't really eat it. For her to make a big dinner, then obviously that's a lot better, right? Dinner, I'll have a big dinner here live and everything.
Who fucking cares?
So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it goes well. And if it goes well, great. And if not, no big deal. Just order something or whatever. Who knows? But hopefully it turns out well. All right. But anyway, there will be food and everything during the course of the stream. I don't want to get completely shit-faced and drunk. You know what I mean? I don't want to. This is supposed to be a chill marathon event. Today, what's on deck? For the first time in many years, I'm playing Minecraft. And I loved Minecraft when I played it years ago. If you remember, we hung out. We had a great time together. Big chill streams and great vibes. And today, we're basically starting over. It's going to be the first time that I'm in the Minecraft world for many, many years. So hopefully that goes well, and you guys will hang around for that. We've got the Minecraft Lego set. 427 pieces that I'm going to be attempting to build today in its entirety. Like, it might take a couple hours, but I'm going to try to build this for you guys, with you guys. And so hopefully it turns out well, and, it's a good set that I can put in my background. What I might do is actually just replace this sign with the Lego set now for the rest of the month. So that's going to be fun. If you guys don't know, the Lego movie is the most grossing video game movie ever.
Who fucking
It has the biggest
cares?
opening weekend, the biggest opening day. It actually beat Mario. It beat everything. Everyone said it was going to suck. Like, I personally didn't even really look at it, but everyone was saying it was going to suck. But I didn't really care, and now apparently it's doing gangbusters at the freaking box office. All right?
I've actually heard good things about it, Like, I've heard it's okay. Like, people were expecting terrible fucking things, and, like, my initial impression was also pretty poor. I was fearing the worst. But I've actually heard decent things about it. So, it just shows you the importance of not writing anything off before you give it a chance. At the very least, even if you hear bad things, whatever, at least give it a fair shot, and you might be pleasantly surprised.
So we're going to do this and Minecraft plus Schedule 1. All right? Schedule 1, which is a game that is right now blowing up on Steam. People have been asking me all week what I play. I said, let's do it during the marathon. Why not? A great time to do it. So we're going to be trying out Schedule 1 today. All right? So good stuff. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be a great marathon. But you see my point, with all this stuff going on, I don't want to drink too much and then be drunk. So I'm going to have to limit myself. I don't have any liquor in me right now. All right, so initially we get going here and we have a few shots, that's fine, but there's no way that I could be drinking 4 or 5, 6 shots within an hour or two. I have to pace myself. Same thing. I'm just gonna tell you this right up front. If I'm feeling like I drank too much, I'm gonna stop. All right, I don't owe anything. This is not a contract that I'm owing you. Like, let's say for example, today it's my birthday and people are very generous and I raised a bunch of money. That doesn't mean I owe you 20, 30 shots. I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, it's reality here. This is not some fucking stupid jackass show where I'm gonna be sitting on thumbtacks and stapling my fucking balls to my leg and drinking so much that I need to go get my stomach pumped. This is not what DSP Gaming is all about. If you're here for that, you're in the wrong place. This is supposed to be about having chill fun, having a good time. I don't owe anything. I'm doing it as a fun thing. All right, so I'm going to pace myself. I don't owe anything. Exactly. No refunds because people are upset because I didn't do 17, 18 shots in a row and kill myself. This is, realism, not your weirdo world of fantasy where Phil kills himself on his birthday stream. That's not happening, okay? So FYI, at the end of the stream, if all of a sudden in the last hour I get a ton of support, don't expect me to grab the blue flame and just chug the whole thing. I'm not going to do that. Okay? If anything, if you think about this rationally, what would be the best way to go about this? If you're going to support the stream, support it up front or support it slowly over the day. Don't wait till the last minute. Because if you wait till the last minute, guess what? Then I'm not going to be able to drink it all. I'm not going to be able to even pace myself. I can't do 20 shots in the last hour, right? So if you're going to support, do it up front. And I'll start drinking now, and then I'll owe you guys shots. And every once in a while, as I'm getting, oh, I feel it's dying out, I'll take another shot. See what I mean? Do it slowly, safely, fairly, and in a fun way. Don't wait till the last minute like last time, because that did not work with Five Nights at Freddy's, okay? All right, does that sound good? All righty. So, with all that said, I think it's time to start doing shout-outs, because a lot of contributions are coming in. I owe you guys here. I want to shout these out and see, how we begin today. All right? So let's do it. Oh, by the way, I preemptively put a whole bunch of paper towels in here for this to prepare myself for this event, because I feel like there's going to be liquor everywhere. Okay. Let's start with shout-outs, shall we? Cool.
Well, already, so the good news is already, we've got one free space already because of the begs. And we are one snort away as well from another free space. And apparently we're not too far away either from 50 likes, which would be one more free space. Very strong card so far. It's doing very well. We're actually 6 minutes behind the live DSP, and apparently OIC has been wailing like crazy.
First tip of the day is a $10 tip. From Only Iced Idiot. I almost said Only Iced Idiot. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to say that. Only Iced...
No, we need to hear that again. Phil called him Only Iced Idiot.
From Only Iced Idiot. I almost said Only Iced Idiot. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to say that. Only Iced Infinite, who says, happy birthday, Phil. Thank you, Only Iced Infinite. I appreciate it.
Only Iced Idiot. Well, thank you for the $10. Only Iced Idiot. Jesus Christ, man. Apparently we do have 50 likes, which is fantastic. So there we go. We've got another free space right there. So we have 2 free spaces so far. We're 1 snort away from our 3rd free space. Excellent stuff. Remember, 75 likes is 2 free spaces, and 100 likes is 3 free spaces. But this is a very strong card. We might win in record time.
Appreciate that. Thanks for the first tip of the day, $10. You are not an idiot. You are a generous supporter.
No, you gave me money. Therefore, you are smart and super intelligent. I can tell you're intelligent because you gave me money. She lit. Based on what logic? Oh my god. You are not an idiot because you gave me money. Wow, is that what it takes to fucking prove your intelligence levels? Wow, so... who would have guessed?
Long-time viewer, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the first tip. That's the only tip so far. But I'm sure there'll be more to come, and thank you for the early support. Okay, looks fine now, right? Okay, cool. All right, so thank you so much. Only Iced Infinite, appreciate that. All right, let's take a look over here. So we start off today with Stuart, who became a member of the channel, and that is a legitimately new membership for the morning. So let's get that counted, Stuart. Thank you. In addition to Stuart, there was also Brian, who just popped their re-up message of their membership. 33
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Once at happy birthday, Phil. Thank you, Stuart and Brian.
But anyways, fuck it. What's up, man? How's Jasper? I do think it's fucked up. You've got so many detractors.
Cool. So here we go already. So first of all, there's a $2 super chat from Tech25 ASMR, who says, I'm really excited for this stream. Awesome, I'm glad that you are, and thank you for the super chat. Then Tech25 ASMR does a $20 super chat and says something negative, because what they're trying to do is get me down and get my attention, which they're not going to.
How is it negative, Phil? So they made a very good point. They're saying, like, you're having to go to somebody for fucking having some sort of fucking affliction, you know, being with edibles, whatever, but Phil himself is a fucking recovering alcoholic. It's a fucking double standard, it's hypocrisy. Phil will refuse to fucking acknowledge it and challenge it. Tommy Astro says, what did I say? I don't have to rewind the stream. I covered it at a time. Balls. Hold on. Hold on 2 seconds.
It's just not a good game.
Shush, Phil, shush. We go back 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The super chat came in near a start. Hold on, give me a second here. I'll be up here. Hold on. Alright, there it is. This is what they asked, okay? I have a question. Why did you mock ReviewTech USA for consuming edibles when you are a self-proclaimed recovering alcoholic, but still drink? You even take shots of money. It's very hypocritical of you. That is a very reasonable question, and Phil's hypocrisy, it does seem to be showing. He refuses to address it though. He refuses to even challenge it, instead he's just saying, oh, they're being negative.
Cool. So here we go already. So first of all, there's a $2 super chat from Tech25 ASMR, who says, I'm really excited for this stream. Awesome. I'm glad that you are, and thank you for the super chat. Then Tech25 ASMR does a $20 super chat and says something negative because what they're trying to do is get me down and get my attention, which they're not going to do. So watch this. You ready?
Is he going to address it or is he going to ban them?
Ready? I'm gonna watch this. He says, I have a question. Why do you mock Review Tech USA for consuming edibles when you're a self-proclaimed recovering alcoholic but still drink? You even take shots for money. Very hypocritical of you. If you don't understand the difference between someone who just daily had to eat edibles to get through his streams, his normal work day, he's eating this stuff live on stream in front of everyone and proclaiming he's doing it, by the way. You can't compare that and see the difference of me doing a marathon stream every once in a while as a celebratory event and thank you for people supporting me.
Well, do you even understand what a fucking alcoholic is? If you're suffering from fucking alcoholism, you cannot fucking live without alcohol. That's how you fucking feel. Like you require alcohol to fucking function. It's like a fucking bender in Futurama. You know, it's fucking funny because robots don't die from alcohol consumption. Humans do. It's hypocritical, you feel, to fucking try and spin it this fucking way. It is massively fucking hypocritical. Like, Phil has never been an alcoholic. He's just been some stupid idiot who fucking drank too much sometimes. And his fucking mouth got into trouble when he fucking drank too much sometimes. He has never actually been an actual fucking alcoholic. He's just some idiot who often drinks too fucking much for his own fucking good. And then because he gets drunk sometimes, he's like, oh, I must be an alcoholic since I did something daft when I was drunk. It's just... He has no concept. He throws these terms around like alcoholism and depression, thinking it's an excuse to, you know, as a reason to excuse his fucking behaviour. It's not. You are not either of those things, Phil. And also my chat froze 2 seconds, so I hit refresh. There we go. So, sorry about that. But yeah, but Phil, you're neither of these things. You know, and it's just ridiculous. So, go on, Phil. I'm going to rewind it, and I'm going to let him cook.
Ready? I'm gonna watch this. He says, I have a question. Why do you mock Review Tech USA for consuming edibles when you're a self-proclaimed recovering alcoholic but still drink? You even take shots for money. Very hypocritical of you. If you don't understand the difference between someone who just daily had to eat edibles to get through his streams, his normal work day, he's eating this stuff live on stream in front of everyone and proclaiming he's doing it, by the way. You can't compare that and see the difference of me doing a marathon stream every once in a while as a celebratory event and thank you for people supporting me, and having this liquor as a rare thing, as a gimmick. You know, people ask me, will you drink tonight? Will you drink tonight? No, I literally save it just for marathons. That way it's something special, I'm not doing it too much, and it's paced well, and it's not unhealthy for me. That's the difference. If you don't understand the difference, I can't help you. You need to go talk to someone like, I don't know, a psychiatrist or something.
So, as I said, I mean, obviously Woods is sharing something very, I mean, as I'd say, it's commendable for you to actually say this on stream, you know what I mean? Fair play to you. Congratulations for being 23 years clean. You know, I spent 23 years as a heroin addict. Well, I assume you're clean, by the way. I'm assuming. Spent 23 years as an addict of it. Not a chance in hell I would casually mess around with it. You know? And it reminds me of the thing as well, like you saying that reminds me of like a... So, Craig Ferguson used to host a late night show in America, and he talked about his... Even Queen 2016, okay, fair enough, my bad. But yeah, so you have been addicted to heroin, but you've been clean for almost 10 years now. Yeah, almost 10 years, or almost at a 10-year mark, which is fantastic stuff, so there you go, but it's good for you there. But you saying that reminds me of how Craig Ferguson addressed his alcoholism, and he talked about, because it's like some celebrity in the fucking news is like they're going to talk about addictions, whatever, and like just ruining life doing shit. But he didn't feel like he wanted to like batter in on the celebrity who did something embarrassing, because he was there himself, and he told a story about, you know, how he was in London one time, it was Christmas, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to kill myself because I felt like, you know, his life was just done. But he was in a bar at the time, like he woke up in a bar, it was like his friend's bar or whatever, and before he fucking left, you know what I mean, like the barman's like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going home. It's like, you can't go home, you're in fucking London, then you're home in Scotland, there's no train, it's Christmas, you know. Yeah, so he's trying to just get away. His plan was to jump off like fucking Tower Bridge in London or whatever, just to fucking swan dive to his fucking death, whatever. And the barman's like, you can't go home, the trains aren't running, whatever, you know what I mean, there's no buses, whatever, you can't go home. And he's like, just let me go, whatever. And the barman's like, you know, before you go, it's Christmas, let's have a fucking drink. And he had one drink, and basically the drink saved his life. Before you know it, he completely forgot what he was going to do that day, and the drink saved his life, which is it's a funny thing and a bad thing at the same time, because that was the thing. That was That was what kind of drove it home for him. He was planning to die that day, but him being convinced to have a drink stopped him from dying. He was dependent on alcohol, and that was his realization that he needed like genuine fucking help, you know. And he says today, you know, it's like you can't just fucking say try, don't do it, or don't, you know, you can't just drink it. If you're an alcoholic and a recovering alcoholic like he was, you can't just say I'll dip my toes in and drink responsibly. Like, you can't tell an alcoholic to drink responsibly, because most times that'll just fucking trigger them wanting more again. You know, the whole point of them not, you know, being clean is to try and stay clear of that addiction. It never truly goes away, you know. That's something that strong, something you generally need fucking treatment for, therapy for, you know, like, you know, actual help for, interventions for, just to fucking get your life back in order. You can't just dabble in these things. So this is why Phil gets fucking ridiculed by people for pretending to be an alcoholic. If he was ever a fucking alcoholic, then that means he's either lying about not drinking every single fucking day, or he's lying about being an alcoholic. Here's what, as simple as this, okay? Phil is either drinking every single fucking day without fail, and it's how he fucking copes, essentially, one of the ways he copes with his fucking life. Or he has never been an alcoholic, and he lied about it just to fucking get out of getting his arse kicked by Mike Watson and Jaha. One of those is fucking true. Pick whatever truth you want there. But yeah, I mean, I've known family. I've had like uncles that almost drank themselves to fucking death and almost ruined their fucking life. I mean, we've all got family. We all know somebody, I think. Whether it's a fucking friend or a family member or whatever, or a neighbour or whatever, just like we know somebody who's fucking suffered from something like this, I think. This is not a strange, rare phenomenon for people to go through. Anyway, that's not for me dwelling on it's a serious topic, whatever, but Phil to just bullshit his way about alcoholism, it's just, I don't know. Cameron Dutchman says, we're already scamming, by the way. First shot just got downed and he's drinking it directly from the jar, and it's a tiny ass sip. For God's sake. And apparently I have to keep an eye on Phil's kick chat because one of his moderators has been toxic as fuck. Well, I guess that's kick for you. That's kick chat. Screw it, let's just get on with bingo. Let's get back to the bingo, shall we? Also, so me talking so I feel that was a good derail as well. I mean, that was a good derail because I'm just kind of sharing my own memories. I've been lucky enough not to be addicted to anything, you know, in my life. You know, I can't imagine. I mean, Phil is clearly, and it's going to sound daft, I know, he's clearly addicted to gacha gaming. It's not just WWE Champions, think back to fucking before. Supercard not shit, and there's a couple of other games in between here and there. He cannot help himself. He is just a sucker for these things. He just must play these things. And like, the more he consumes it, the more he wails in it, the more he spends in it, and before you know it, he's dropped $300,000 on one random mobile game. You know, so that's what he's truly addicted to. Like, whether it's gacha gaming or gambling in general, whatever, you know, I mean, that's his true general vice. It's not alcoholism, it's not depression. Jesus, man, it's just... But yeah, I mean, it's just, it does kind of annoy me that he treats alcoholism like it's not a big fucking deal. For him to pretend that he was an alcoholic, it just rubs me the wrong way. It's weird. I know it's kind of weird to say that, but it's like he's faking an illness. You know, pretending to be an alcoholic. You know, it's not too far away from faking cancer, in my opinion. You're trying to get pity for something that's not true, Phil.
Because again, some people just have this simpleton mindset and they think that everything in the world is black and white and they can't even make simple comparisons between things to see the difference. I can't make you an intelligent person. That's on you. Okay? But thanks for the super chat. That is the biggest super chat so far today. It's just a shame that you had to say something stupid and negative and I had to kind of like call you out for it. Okay. Then...
Jesus, how toxic. By the way, we've got another free space because of the snorts. We have three free spaces so far. One for snorts, one for begs, and one for you guys liking the stream. 50 likes on streams, one like. One free space, so there we go. 75 likes, remember, is 2 free spaces, so we get another free space if we get 75 likes. And of course, for 100, we get 3 free spaces. But this is a very strong bingo card. We are 5 away from a full house already.
I received a $14.69 super chat from Pausen. Thank you, Pausen. And he said, happy birthday to Phil. Thank you so much, Pausen. Appreciate that. Let's add that here. So what are we up to right now? 49. Thank you, guys. All right, Infinite177 gifted 5 subs over on Kick to get the Kick momentum started today. Thank you so much to...
I'm not going to press the bell button anymore. I've got a feeling if I press it now, I'll just be going non-stop. Phil's getting mailed apparently, so I don't want to just keep spamming the mail button.
Infinite177. 5 subs, the equivalent of $25 of support over there, which means we're currently up to $74 of support. Thank you all. We're almost to the first shop. And then we have... Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there another gifted sub over there? It didn't show up in my feed. I swear there was a second gifted sub on Kick. Was there not? Like someone else did one? Am I correct, everyone? Yes. Lance Catamaran gifted a sub over on Kick. I don't know why it didn't show up in my feed. That's really weird. But now it showed up. So thank you to Lance Catamaran. With that gifted sub, we're up to $79 of support so far today. Thank you, thank you. Continuing on here. I received a $10 super chat from Alex from Phoenix, who says, happy birthday, King. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate that. Now we're up to $89 of support. Now, as we continue here for the record, if you remember, what I talked about this week, someone said, Phil, if you had one big, giant challenge you would like to do this year, what would it be? I said...
Thank you very much, Sonny, for popping our 18-month Bingo membership message. Bingo Barry membership message and saying, adding this to tally. Hi, Ramon Sanchez. I already said hi to me earlier on, to be fair. Ramon Sanchez doing well. And there you go, yeah. Ramon Sanchez, in case you weren't aware, Sonny is by far one of your biggest... We're all big fans of you, Ramon Sanchez, but Sonny is your biggest, I'd say. Sonny is, without a doubt, your biggest fan, you know, so... Bye, there we go. So remember, for every 5 new or rejoining members we get to the bingo streams, that is a free space as well. That, of course, is one renewed one there. So yeah, 4 to go for a free space in that regard. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, as I said, bingo, very strong card. Cam Dutchman has picked a tracker today. Lots of begging here, and we're going to get some more begging. Looks like Phil's going to beg some more. Because of his early massive win he has got, he's about to remind everyone of his $3,000 dream goal. But remember though, even though he wants $3,000, he's not going to drink shots 30 times. Even though he set that as a goal, as a reward to his audience to drink shots for every $100, he's not going to do it.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
If it gets too excessive, so there you go. And big ups to Wrestling Ranter for popping a 3-month Bingo Barry message saying, enjoying hanging with my fellow Bingo Barries, and hi Ramon Sanchez. Ramon Sanchez is the most popular, the coolest kid in the class here for sure. There you go. There's another one there. So we're 3 more either new or renewed members away from a free space in that regard. Good stuff indeed. So cheers for that, Wrestling Ranter. But anyway, let's crack on with the bingo and let's watch Phil beg for $3,000 right now.
I would like to do a stream where I basically am more successful than the stream that I did as a collaboration last year, doing the co-op commentary on the Review Tech USA documentary. Because if you remember, when I did that, a ridiculous amount of people came over from Kino Casino and supported that stream like crazy. I made over $3,000 that day alone on that stream between tips.
Actually, JG Anno ran the metrics for it, ran the numbers, I'm pretty sure. Phil got a lot more than that day. Let's just see if I can find the... Because he actually did address this. And he ran the numbers and that shit, and he... Where is it? Hold on, let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it, because he broke it down. Can we find it? Hey, hold on 2 seconds, blah, 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 blah. I think it's... Hold on 2 seconds, it won't be too far away, I think. Round about, I'm sure it was him. Was it him? It might not have been him. Somebody addressed it anyway, I know that much. Somebody, I thought it was him. Sorry for, just scrolling here, I'm trying my best to find it. But he apparently Phil made over $4,000 that stream. That particular stream. Oh shit, Broside Phil got food poison. Well, just that's a shame. I mean, I hope you feel better, pal. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, Broside Phil pop by, say hi, but getting over food poisoning. You know I hear Phil today. I would say it's a good move. Just don't worry about Phil. Just focus on other things instead. Things that make you happy. Don't worry about Phil. Just go. Have a rest. Dream of I don't know, dumbbells jumping over a fence or something, and get yourself well rested. I'm trying to find this thing where the numbers are broken down. But maybe it wasn't Gigiano. I don't know. All I know is that I've seen somebody break down the metrics before. They break down the numbers of Phil's stream that he did back then on with the Kino Casino guys. And Phil got over $4,000 that day. A combination of kick, tips, super chats, memberships, and all that jazz. So I don't know why he's only saying it's like 3,000. Like, because Phil actually got more than that day. So it's kind of weird for him to just say it's only 3 when he was a lot more successful in that. Maybe he's trying to downplay it, downsize it, just to make it more realistic for his audience. Because maybe he thinks he can get 3,000 from them, or maybe he's promised a certain amount of money from them. I don't know. Cool, I'm saying, to be honest, if I were like rich, like too much money rich, I would double all his birthday donations to Bingo just in spite. Jesus, man. I mean, like, Phil, there's nothing Phil hates more than detractors making money based off his content. You can see that with Diddy. Like, Phil's fury with, you know, Diddy's metrics and his, you know, his analytics and his income, he was seething at that massively because Diddy's content a lot of the time is about Phil. So yeah, he was absolutely fucking raging at that. I was thinking, that's my money. This guy's stealing my money because this is content is about me. And he's popular because he's making clips about me, not shit, yeah. So yeah, he was absolutely raging with that and he can't stand it. It's just, and it's also hilarious. It's also hilarious that Phil does respond that way because at the end of the day, why is Phil the one that gets to decide what other people do with their money? Like, I've accepted the fact that his whales and his dents are going to give him money. Most detractors, you know, it's like, we have wasted too much oxygen trying to tell his audience not to do that. You know? So it's like, yeah, if they're going to fucking do it, they're going to fucking do it. You know, so, but yeah, but Phil can't accept the fact that other people are going to give money to people that he doesn't like. Cam Dutchman is warning us all that we're going to have a hair and odd-shaped head segments. What? And apparently Phil has his goal already, his first goal of the day. $150 has been achieved for Phil Burnell. Isn't that glorious? God damn it.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Tacos Other for popping their 18-month bingo Barry measurement message and saying happy 43rd birthday to Philip and Renton. Hope today's a positive day full of video games and championship wrestling. Why was that quote? Is that, hold on. Did you take, wasn't that from that news thing? Like somebody sent that to, didn't somebody send that to get read out on like some sort of news channel in America before? Like a year or two ago? It was a 40th birthday, that's what it was, yeah, the 40th birthday card. I thought I recognised the wording. I thought I recognised it. You posted it in Discord? Oh, hold on a second, let me scroll through Discord. Hey, there it is, yeah.
And happy 40th birthday to Philip and Brenton. Hope today is a positive day full of video games and championship wrestling. Love Kat, Son, Jasper, Howard, John, Rich, Jordan, and everyone down at the farms.
I'm sure he's watching WrestleMania this week.
I just love it with the guy as well. And the news anchor, I know about wrestling. I'm up to date with my wrestling lingo. WrestleMania weekend. Oh god, yeah. I read it, I thought that looks familiar. Yeah, so somebody actually got Phil a shout out on that and used his own fucking picture. I was like, this kind of thing, usually it's like we kids that get fucking like put everything on there. Yeah, look son, we got your name on the TV and your picture, happy birthday, and it's like 40-year-old man. Oh god. That was incredible trolling. That's a sort of trolling, it's the best kind of trolling. Why? It doesn't cost anything. But if you can do that sort of trolling without spending a fucking penny and it gets attention and notoriety, then that is the key. That is how you perform the perfect troll. It gets maximum attention and it costs you hee-haw.
And stream contributions via YouTube. So I would like to top that. So obviously, today will be the day where I will top that. No, I'm not going. There's no way. There's absolutely. I would be shocked if this ever happens. I would literally be shocked if I ever topped that. But I'm just saying that's the goal. $3,000 today. Yeah, right. It's not going to happen. Anyway.
Who fucking cares?
Just remember, every little bit counts. All right. So let's continue. We've got a Heart Haven with a $2 super chat. Aren't you a former alcoholic? It's a parody. What the fuck? Guys, I mean, can we be very honest here? Again, if you don't see the difference between someone who I used to drink literally every single day, you could see it in my content. We're talking over a decade ago, where every night I would take a ginormous transparent cup, plastic cup, and I would fill it up to about here with rum, and fill it with about this Coke Zero, mix it up to the point where it was like not even dark color because there was so much rum in it, and I would sit there drinking that cup every night as I recorded gameplay. Hence why you could see back in the day my playthroughs of Fallout 3 DLCs and things in the middle of the night where I am completely shit-faced drunk. Okay? If you don't see the difference between that and me maybe once every month doing a marathon where I have some shots during the day, I can't help you.
That is not the point, Phil. Look, if you were genuinely truly a fucking alcoholic, you wouldn't be able to fucking go near alcohol without fucking fear of, relapsing essentially into your fucking old ways. That is what the whole point of, like, having this, like, alcoholism as a disease. It's not just a fucking it's not just a bad habit, Phil. You are acting like it's a bad habit you go into, like, I was chewing my fingernails or whatever, you know what I mean? No! It's like, you can't just not... I mean, honestly, to fuck, he generally doesn't consider it a disease. He's using the term without realising what it is, I think. That's probably the fairest way to sum up. Bill is calling himself an alcoholic without being aware what the fuck alcoholism even is. He thinks alcoholism is just somebody that drinks too much, sometimes. It is an actual disease. And you're fucking using a genuine fucking disease that fucking ruins a lot of fucking people's lives. Fucking guilt, pity from your audience. Pretending you are one. It's like, it's just disgusting. I sincerely hope, because it's gonna be weird to say, I fucking hope beyond all hope that he is truly ignorant of what alcoholism is, because if he's fucking fully aware, then that is just even more disgusting. I'm willing to bet he's just being stupid as fuck, rather than being fully aware of what alcoholism is.
You're stupid is showing, and you need to work on yourself, because I can't explain how stupid you are to the world. I just can't. You'd have to, like, justify it, and I don't think that there is any. I just think that you're dumb.
If somebody wants to fucking waste a troll message, I don't usually can somebody ask him if he knows what alcoholism is? I genuinely want to see Phil Burnell answer the question, does he understand what alcoholism is? He probably won't answer it properly, but he clearly doesn't understand. I mean, it's just, I don't want it to annoy me too much, but it's still annoying me. You know what I mean? I want Phil Burnell to give what his idea is of what alcoholism is. Chris Sizemore says, I've been clean for 12 years. I would never say, okay guys, for $100, I'll take 2 Percocets. Oh, Jesus, man. And the Karen Dutchman says there's something going on with It's a Me OIC. Again, tried a second 100 kick subs and it's not going through. They're probably using like fake credit card information or something, or stolen credit card information to try and give Phil money. They'll find one eventually.
Don't know what else to say. I can't help you, okay? But thanks for the super chat. Anyway. Let's continue here. Cypress TV with a $2 super chat. You're playing with fire today. Laughing out loud. Happy birthday. Indeed, I'm playing with Blue Flame.
Who fucking cares?
Shine from Old Smoky. Again, this is the strongest liquor I've ever had, so I can't imagine what it's going to be like. It's probably going to, it's like swallowing razor blades, I would assume. I guess we're gonna probably find out soon.
Who fucking cares?
So thank you for that, Cypress. Excuse me. Continuing on. Devin709, 37 months as a member, and says, happy birthday, Phil. Thank you, Devin. Not a new membership, but I appreciate your ongoing support. Senju Nohana with a $10 super chat says, Phil, happy birthday, DSP. I love it when you talk trash in modern fighting games, laughing out loud. Yeah, at this point, I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. Modern fighting games just really piss me off at this point. To the point where, like, I think every time I play them, I'm just gonna completely riff on them. Although, admittedly, I don't think I really did that with Tekken 8, did I? Like, Tekken 8, I liked. It's just that it was gonna take so much effort to get better at it at the level I had gotten that I dropped it. Street Fighter 6, I'll be honest, I just don't like it. It's gotten worse and worse over the 2 years it's been out. It's just been very dumb. How the game has been exposed with its meta and how easy it is to abuse these patterns and Simpleton's gameplay. It's just not a good game. I really wish there was a way to play Super Turbo for you guys in a modern setup, but there's just not. The only way to
Oh, it is not 2005 anymore. Adapt or die.
Play it is shitty Fightcade, which sadly is just not safe. You can easily, and by the way, I confirmed this with my FGC friends from back in the day who I've been playing with recently.
FGC friends? What fucking friends, Phil? Like, the reasons why you won't play Fightcade is the exact same. That vulnerability. Hold on, I'll let Phil explain it first.
They 100% confirmed with me. They were like, yeah, dude, the last thing you want to do is play Fightcade, that you absolutely can get an IP sniffer and get anyone's IP address from Fightcade. It's easy.
And that exact same issue is prevalent in Street Fighter 6 because it is a peer-to-peer fighting game. the very reason why I won't play Fightcade, that reason exists in Street Fighter 6 and has always existed in Street Fighter 6. So it's just weird how his FGC friends just failed to let Phil know that.
To do. The FGC just ignores the problem and acts like it's not existing when it is. And you know, you don't want to ruin your business over it. And I was like, yeah, so it sucks. I can't play Super Turbo. It's that 30th anniversary collection is a laggy mess. It's not good to play, and Fightcade isn't safe.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So I guess I'm stuck with shitty modern fighters for a bit. All right. So guys, here we go. We have a lot more shout outs to do, but before we get to them, it's time for the first shot of the day. What should we do here? I'm curious what we should be doing. Let's see here.
Who fucking cares?
Hold on. Reload. So weird. I'm gonna have to double check on that because it looks like there was a bunch of gifted subs on Kick, but I don't know if they ever showed up. They didn't. So it's a me, Ken. FYI, you gifted a whole bunch of subs last week, remember? And they were great and they counted. But those last few subs you tried to gift on Friday, I believe, never counted. And now you just tried to gift more, and they're not counting. They're not showing up. It's as if your card's getting declined because they're not showing up anywhere in my income or anything. So I'm not getting those. So FYI, it looks like he tried to gift a bunch too, but they're not going through. What happens is sometimes you can try to do it and your card gets declined, but then the pop-ups happen anyway, but they're not going through. It's a me, Ken. The ones you did earlier in the week did, but now they're not anymore. So you're going to want to have to check that out so you're not wasting your time here, okay?
Burger.
Okay, so
5 in a row. That's concerning.
it's time for our first shot of the day. What should we do? I feel like we should definitely try moonshine. All right, I do. I feel like we should either try the corn-based moonshine, corn whiskey, which apparently is supposed to be the more authentic, okay? Or we should try the insane blue flame. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do the blue flame?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Fuck you and your friend.
I mean, I'm nervous it's going to taste like razor blades. If it's this strong, it's got to taste awful, right? Like, how could it possibly taste good? It's got to be disgusting. All right, let's give it a shot. So, first of all, they give you the seal on there. See, that's like a seal. Oh, I know what I could do. Hold on. Here we go. They give you this seal on it so that you, oh, look, it's authentic. No one opened it yet. Yeah, like someone couldn't take that sticker off and open it and close it again, right? So 128 proof. That's why it's a blue flame on there. 128.
Isn't that what you usually do? You usually fucking parade these fucking bottles you fucking buy, and they usually have a bit empty already, surprisingly, and then you fucking pretend you've just, you've not opened it yet. Jeez. Why can't Phil ever show his camera for his Street Fighter gameplay so we can see his inputs?
Proof, see that? Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna try it. Old Smoky Moonshine Blue Flame. See that? Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Here we go. Remove the sticker. Okay. Sticker has been removed.
I mean, you didn't need to remove the whole sticker, Phil. That was not a necessity.
Put it over here. That's right. Alexander says, and you can use whatever's left to clean your toilet if it's really that strong. Yeah, it's supposedly really that strong. All right, so I gotta open the jar. Hopefully I don't make a mess. See, I'm a little nervous about shit spilling everywhere. Okay, oh, that was easy.
Oh, he's nervous. Fantastic.
Burger.
Yeah, there we go. But anyway, this is a fantastic bingo card. This is like, we are just crushing it here.
All right. Oh, God, they filled it right to the top, too. Shit. All right, I'm gonna smell it. I can't imagine. Let's see, ready? Let's see what this is like. Oh, my God. Oh, oh my God. That smells like pure alcohol.
Who fucking
like
cares?
That, I don't even taste any.
Oh, hello. So DSP is at 10% of his goal. So Phil's already at $300, which means he owes. Well, he's ready doing this shot now, so he owes 2 more. I imagine. Oh God. What?
Croissant breast milk tipped £1.
Ew.
Jad, you seem parched. May I entertain you with some of the finest gouty croissant breast milk? It's sour, but it'll quench your thirst.
How about no, you fucking weirdo? No. I think I'll just stick to my fucking big massive bottle of Smirnoff Ice, thank you very fucking much. But cheers anyway. Kind of you to offer, but how about no?
No flavor, it's just pure alcohol. What in the hell? Well, here we go. I'm gonna give it a shot. Ready? Here we are. Here, I guess we'll go full screen for this. Well, everyone, happy birthday to me. Bottoms up. My first ever taste of insanely strong 128 proof moonshine.
Alright, guys, how about this? How about everyone relax and let me play the fucking game and stop.
He doesn't seem to enjoy it, does he? Oh, that was not a shot, by the way. That was barely a shot. No way, that wasn't a shot. He scammed. His fans got scammed.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's actually not as bad. It's very strong, but it actually doesn't burn as bad as I thought it would. Like
Who
bad liquor.
fucking cares?
Typically, it tastes like you're swallowing needles or razor blades. That actually wasn't that bad, okay? I'm not going to tell you I like it, okay? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you that tastes good, but it also isn't terrible. Like, that's not stomach-turningly bad. So that is incredibly strong. Yikes, my lips are tingling right now from that little sip.
Who
I'm like, oh
fucking
my
cares?
Lord, tingling. I'll take one more sip because I figured 2 sips is about the equivalent of a normal shot of the strength of this shit, okay? Oh.
I love how the jar is barely moved, and he's like, look guys, I'm taking all these shots. It's like, oh my god. I'll tell you what, this jar is going to be sitting in a cupboard somewhere, and it'll be forgotten about for like years.
Dude, when it's this strong, you can't taste anything but the liquor.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Like normally any of these other shots that I've had, these 99 shots I've had over the last few months and stuff, you can at least taste flavor, right? You could taste the fruit, the cinnamon. I taste nothing but.
What did you think fucking moonshine was? Like, historically, moonshine was not renowned for being a very flavorful kind of, you know, beverage. It was alcohol for the sake of, like, just, it was like cheaply made alcohol designed to just get you fucking drunk. Like, you know? And he's comparing it to some, like, flavoured, like, little mini shot cocktails, whatever. Like, Phil! What? Oh my god. You're thinking alcoholic would know these things, you know?
Liquor.
And by the way, we are 2 away from a full house.
It's just, yikes. Shit. Oh, man. So, anyway, wow. As they say. Holy macaron. All right. Well, it tastes like corn, does it? Not to me.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Sonny for gifting 5 members to the channel. And of course, that gives us another free space for the bingo board, which is very kind indeed. So thank you very much, Sonny, and congratulations to the following people for getting the membership. Congratulations to Jasmine, Super Rocket Man 262 Turbo HD Remix, Stroyer, Sideshow Raheem, and Chio. I'm personally not looking forward to trying to add Super Rocket Man 262 Turbo HD Remix's name to the list later on. That is going to be taking up quite a lot of space. But there you go, that's a lengthy fucking name. Thank you very much. If you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for giving you the membership, and of course thank you Sonny as well for gifting that membership. So there we go. If we get 75 likes, guys, remember, we get another free space. Also, if we get, I think it's, hold on, let me just make sure I'm reading this right. If we get 2 more either new or renewed members, we also get another free space for that as well. But yeah, I mean, I think we're okay. Just likes, we'll just go for the likes, guys. So yeah, 75 likes, we get another free space, and we are out here, we're victorious. We need 12 more likes according to Steve. 12 more likes is all we need.
Not to me, that don't taste like corn. That's just like straight alcohol. So what I'd like to do, see, I knew it, it's dripping. Oh shit, this is what I was nervous about. This is not secure. A jar, I'm gonna have to tighten it real tight every time because it's leaking everywhere right now.
Or you didn't put the lid back on properly, you fucking buffoon, because you were shaking that shit all over the place before, and it was fine. So I guess you didn't fucking seal it properly, because you're an incompetent prick.
All over the place. This was my worry, is that these were gonna leak all over my setup, which I don't want, obviously. Ugh, yeah, the jar, you have to tighten it real hard, or else it leaks.
Oh, fucking shit, Sherlock.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's clean now. Now I can put this over here. I think next I'd like to try the other one, because the other one isn't as strong. Maybe I'll actually get some flavor out of the other one, right? Okay, hold on, let me throw this out. We have many more shout-outs to do. And FYI, it's a me, Ken. Yeah, FYI, those aren't going to count. Those subs, they're not coming through. Same thing when you did it back on Friday. Or was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Whenever you did them last, it's a me, Ken. The last batch didn't count. And the same thing's happening right now.
Oh shit, apparently Phil just had a whole "My life is beautiful and everything is good" clip sesh. I guess that has nothing to do with the fact that he's got over $300 currently right now in support. Not right now here. We're behind Phil by 27 minutes, whatever, but live DSP apparently is a tenth of the way towards his $3,000 goal. So it's just funny how when Phil gets given a lot of money, he's like, "Wow, life is perfect, isn't it? Life is incredibly wonderful because I've been given money." And apparently we have 75 likes, which is the last free space required.
Burger.
Boom, boom, there we go.
Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
We got a full house. That was one of the easiest bingos we've ever had. No, all we had to do was have Phil beg a lot, snort a lot, and the likes as well. Yeah, we crushed that bingo. We crushed that bingo. God damn. So yeah, Cam Dutchman, you can feel proud of that one. You know, he absolutely destroyed it. Yeah, so there we go. I mean, I kind of want to, I mean, it is way too early still, you know what I mean? We've barely been going for like an hour. I say that, but we've always been going for 2 hours. But I kind of, we can catch up to like DSP. We can skip his boring contributions, whatever, and we can get to the good stuff. Apparently has a very good "My Life is Perfect" rant very soon. But let's just enjoy ourselves now. We can go around, we can bail whenever, we can just enjoy whatever. But yeah, let's we can skip the boring bits as well. If it gets boring, we just press the fucking fast forward button. It's glorious. We don't have to fucking pay attention to everything anymore. It's like a bingo. We are victorious. We have won. We are happy, and we are free to escape anytime we need to. We feel like escaping.
I don't know why. So, FYI.
He's going to fuck off here as well to clean up his fucking jar of piss or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm saying, the villain. It's a me Ken's subs from last week went through, and then all of a sudden at the very end there, he tried to do a few more, and they didn't count, and now he tried
And drama, essentially, based drama. Oh, this whale wants to wail, but it won't let him wail. Do you think there was some sort of pre-agreement in place? Like, is that why he thought he was going to get 3,000? Because somebody keeps trying to give the 100 subs and it won't let him, so he's like, oh no, I can't give Phil the money anymore. It feels like it's some sort of pre-arranged plan which has backfired because OIC didn't have the financial means to back up what he was promising Phil.
Roxanne with a $10 super chat. Happy birthday and cheers. Thank you so much, Roxanne. Excuse me. This way, potential hybrid birthday, so yeah, everything was good.
Just fast forwarding.
North Dwarf with a $5 super chat. When will you get wasted with It's a Gundam on stream? Can I be honest? I don't think I ever could, like, legit interact with It's a Gundam. I can't stand his voice. To me, that voice he puts on, which, by the way, can we be honest, that's not his real voice. That's definitely an affectatious voice. He's putting that on to act like a character for the internet. I can't stand it. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with that guy. I'd say the only way I would ever talk with that guy in a conversation, he has to stop putting on the voice and just talk like a normal fucking human, or else I just can't. It would drive me nuts. It would actually make me, like, either give me a headache or I would not stop being able to laugh. Don't you understand that voice sounds exactly like Yucko the Clown from the Howard Stern show? It sounds exactly the same. How he doesn't know that and no one's called him out on it, I don't understand. It sounds terrible. Seriously, I just don't.
But what if that's his real voice, Phil?
Get it. Anyway, thank you for the $5 super chat. Did I add that to the leaderboard? I think I did, right? Mozzie with a $2 super chat. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mozzie. And Garbage Connoisseur with a $2 super chat. Will you take Discord calls if we break $500? No.
Just say.
Tips, Hogan.
Blah, 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 blah.
Man.
Hold on, rewind that. What was that bit, band?
Improvements. All right. It doesn't go to things that we're going to do together on stream. It certainly doesn't go to, liquor for the event. It just goes to Hogan pulling. We all know this. Very nice. I received a $1 tip from Beaver Bother. He says, I'm feeling generous. Here's a whole shot on me. And of course, Beaver Bother, who is once again banned. I unbanned him on Kick. He lasted like 2 hours and then immediately got rebanned. Acting like he tipped $100 for a shot when he only tipped $1. His typical shtick. He thinks it's funny for some reason. All right.
How is that a bannable offense? How is that generally a bannable offense? You made it personal by promising money for Phil. Like, it's bizarre. You know what I think of sometimes. Remember Wrestling Ranter? Remember Wrestling Ranter accidentally gifted 50 members instead of like 5, and like if that happened to Phil, you wouldn't think, oh, this might be a fucking mistake or something. He would just fucking say, great, that's fantastic, that's now mine. And wouldn't even, like, he probably wouldn't listen to, like, poor Wrestling Ranter. Like, if Wrestling Ranter was in his chat, he wouldn't listen to a fucking thing going, hey, I didn't mean to do 50, it was only 5. You know what I mean? Like, he would just fucking dismiss it. It's like saying, fuck off, whatever, once you give me money, that's my money. Phil would not be as I'm not trying to fucking say, you know what I'm saying, though? Phil does not fucking, he thinks of that as a normal thing that should happen to him. Like, getting 50 subs gifted to you in like one stream, that's a lot of fucking money. For Phil, he thinks it's a normal. Like, he's expecting 100 subs being gifted to him by OIC. And it keeps failing, and he keeps telling OIC to try and fix it. You know what I mean? Because Phil expects it. He thinks it deserves it. He doesn't question, like, the motivation of it or whatever, or legitimacy of it or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, Is it bizarre? What the fuck, man? Oh, apparently, this is incredible. PWR and Phil share the same birthday, apparently. How does... Are you quite sure about that, or is it just PWR assuming that today's his birthday because Phil's his favourite person?
Okay, continuing on. I received a $100 tip from NDO103 who says, "Can you try a shot of Blue Flame?" Oh, come on. You already did. Oh.
Phil, if you don't like the fact that you have these drinking goals, you maybe shouldn't fucking set them then. Like, you're bitching and whining and moaning to your audience for being super supportive because you told them $100 per shot. I personally, so here, you know, fuck it. Let Phil get wailed super hard today. Let him get $3,000 within the next fucking hour. That way he owes people a shot. I know he tried to fucking, you know, get out of fucking trying to commit to it. But Phil, you overpromise your audience. You promise your audience for every $100 of support you get, you take a shot. So, if you don't do it, that's you over-promising and under-delivering for your audience. Which you apparently hate to fucking do. But you don't seem to fucking mind it when it's like a case of you saving, making additional effort for your audience. As long as you keep to pocket the money.
NDO, come on. You gotta do me a solid. I wanna try the other one. We already just did the Blue Flame. I think he did this tip before I'd done the Blue Flame. So, we're gonna do the other one. Because I wanna try the other one.
Fuck you, NDO. Jesus, man, no, it's $100. No, if I was getting $100 from one of you guys saying, "Hey, drink this," I would say yes, yes, absolutely. No, $100 contribution in singular, and Phil's like, I'm gonna just drink what I want instead. Thank you for $100, but I'm gonna dismiss your suggestion entirely. Screw you, NDO. Thanks for the $100, you dumbass. That is unbelievable. It really fucking is.
Might actually have some flavor to it, okay? Because that Blue Flame has zero flavor. It's just 100% liquor.
And there it is. PWR. It's not actually PWR's birthday, but it's just them celebrating Phil's fucking birthday like it's their own. There you go. I had a feeling it was going to be that situation.
Yeah. That gets us up to $231 of support so far today. That's a good start. That's for sure.
A good start. 250 buckaroos in a day, and all he's fucking done so far is just turn on the camera, spill some fucking liquor, and say he'd really like some money. That's all he's done today, and plus remind people it's his fucking birthday. A good start. A good start, apparently. My god.
That means we have hit 98 out of 100 goals hit, which means, of course, we're going to have our first celebratory event. Thank you all. We hit another goal. And I'm sure that there's going to be more hit today, and I appreciate everyone coming out.
A lack of enthusiasm for that. The pretend enjoyment. I was like, yeah, well, guy, great, thanks for the money, guys. I'm going to be pressing this button a lot of times today.
Hang out with me on my birthday and supporting me here on my birthday. Thank you guys so very, very much. My dude, this hair will not.
Oh, who fucking cares about your fucking hair, you fucking weirdo.
And I want to try corn.
He's going to drink the other fucking thing now. Hold on. Wait for him to open it so we can get in the smell. Go on, Phil. Open it and smell it. Right, here we go. Are we ready to see Phil smell the moonshine?
The top. Oh, that smells completely different.
No shit, Sherlock. They're two different kinds of moonshine.
Guys, that smells way different. It actually has like a scent to it, like a flavor. Whoa, it's unique. That's very unique. This might be interesting and good. I might like this. Because that was just ridiculous. It's like drinking, you know, straight liquor, but this smells interesting. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see. So this is corn whiskey backpacker moonshine. Okay. Oh, what percent alcohol? This one is 50% 100 proof. Okay, so still very strong, but I can smell stuff. So maybe I'll actually get some flavoring. Okay, ready?
Who fucking cares?
That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, it's so strong. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I'm tasting a little bit of sugar. See, it's hard to say it's corn whiskey, but I don't really taste corn. I taste something. At least I taste something. At least that's, you know, it's better than the other one. The other one is if you just want to get messed up, you drink the Blue Flame. But if you actually want some flavor in your moonshine, this one actually has some flavor. Now, for the record, I bought the 2 strong moonshines. Moonshine is so varied today. Just listen to this. They had apple pie. They had banana cream, strawberry, peach. Dude, they had a jar of pickles
Who fucking
that were fermented
cares?
in moonshine, and you could drink the pickle moonshine and eat the pickles. They also had all kinds of fruits, maraschino cherries, pineapples, peaches. So they do an insane amount of moonshine, like different flavors and everything. Oh, I almost got clementine moonshine, which I love clementines. If you don't know, they're a little citrus fruit, kind of like almost like a mini orange, and they're very sweet. They taste great. I almost got that, but I figured these are more authentic. Moonshine originally was something that they brewed, what was it, during Prohibition, when you couldn't legally have alcohol anymore. It was all forbidden. And so they would, in their backyards and shit, they would be brewing this stuff out at night when no one could see them, hence why they call it moonshine. And it was a way for them to get around the laws and then sell it kind of underhanded. But the shit was way, way strong and very dangerous because it wasn't being manufactured in a way that was safe per all the safety code because it was illegal. So back then, you know, moonshine was meant to be ultra strong, not good flavor, just get you messed up. That's kind of what I was going for here. If I get moonshine again, I'll probably try one that's like a flavor that I'm interested in. But today I just wanted to go for like, damn, let's go for the powerful shit that's representative of what it originally was. Okay? All right, so one more sip.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no
It's not
wonder
bad.
you don't
this
have
is
any
better than the Blue Flame by
friends.
far. The Blue Flame is just no flavor at all. This is decent. Okay. Exactly. Fed Rogers says, you know, people went blind drinking moonshine. Oh, I know. Again, it wasn't safe stuff in any regard. It was meant to bypass the liquor ban. It was the only way people could drink liquor was this illegal liquor, right?
My biggest fans are idiots.
Okay. Cool.
It looks like OIC found a way to give subs now, because that's a whole lot of them popping up.
What's that? See, Kickbot is saying, it's a me, Ken just gifted 100 subs. That's what Kickbot just said. And so we're getting pop-ups for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subs. But I don't think they're coming through. They're not coming through, it's a me, Ken. Yeah. Unless it's delayed action. Because Kickbot literally just said, it's a me, Ken gifted 100 subs, but they're not there. Yeah. The weird part is, the ones that It's a Me Ken gave last week were real, confirmed. They came through, and they counted towards the channel. These this morning are not coming through at all. So, by the way, Lance Catamaran did gift another single sub, so I should shout that out before I miss it. He did do another single sub here. So thank you to Lance for that sub there. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Okay. Yeah, they're not, Stuart. No one's getting subs. It's this pop-up system, it works the same as Kickbot. So I guess when the transaction starts, it triggers all this. But there's some weird back-end thing with Kick that it stops doing it. Like it said he gifted 100 subs, right? But then in my queue, it says only 6 show up. And then over here on Kick, they never showed up at all. And they're not in my revenue, so it didn't count. So
Can you not just like test it by seeing the person who got a sub and seeing if they've got a crown next to their name on Kick? Like Richard Parkinson's, for example, did they have a little member crown or whatever on Kick next to their name, Phil?
it is what it is. I don't know. I'll keep waiting. Hopefully this gets resolved. It's a me, Ken. I appreciate you trying. Okay. All right. Continuing on. Let's keep going here. We've got some more tips to shout out. I received a $2 tip.
I mean, my logic was, from my limited understanding of things, OIC has always come across as a very shady individual. They like attention, they like drama, they like playing both sides, whatever. They like taking a wind up Phil. It's like they like throwing money at Phil, like he's like paid. Like he's throwing money at his like fucking little pet little cow. You know what I mean? Like, let's throw money at Phil and fucking make him dance to my tune or whatever, you know what I mean? I control this person, whatever. I am the reason they went and got a lot of money, and because of that, all the detractors are upset or whatever. So they come across as a very strange individual in that regard. But either they're just fucking rolling in money, or there's some shady shenanigans going on with their finances. Like they're not shy about using like stolen credit card information, for example. It's weird because, especially here, he is trying to give Phil 100 kick subs, and it just keeps denying him. And he's seemingly trying various methods to gift Phil 100 kick subs, and it just keeps saying no to him. So like, what's he doing to try and rectify that? Is he using multiple different fucking credit cards or whatever? Is he fucking contacting his bank to say, hey, let me fucking pay this? There's something strange going on. You know, but fuck it, man. Like, it's weird to me. Like, Phil is determined to have this fucker resolve this issue, because that is the difference between Phil being super successful today and being semi-successful.
and it's troll. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, ignore the troll. I received
Who fucking
a
cares?
generous. Oh, really? Oh, this is cool. Someone tipped me a $43 tip, but listen to this. They just sent me a code for a Minecraft Big Mac. So remember, today when we play Minecraft, I have the codes for the Grimace Egg and the Zombie Hamburglar. They just
Cringe. Fucking cringe.
Sounds like someone's posting cringe.
sent me the code for the Minecraft Big Mac. Thank you. So I'm not going to delete this message. I'm going to save this. When we play Minecraft, we can have 3 Minecraft items from McDonald's when we play today. That is so nice of you. So they said, this is from Jason. I want to wish you a happy birthday and a wonderful year ahead. I hope you have a special day surrounded by loving family and you make some precious memories. Can't wait for your return to Minecraft. And here are some codes.
Being surrounded by loving family. His fucking parents are fucking back in Connecticut fucking dying, you know what I mean? The only family he's got here is somebody's fucking force-fed potatoes and can't leave the house, you know? Jasper, I mean, Jasper I guess counts to some degree or whatever, you know what I mean? That poor cat needs fucking saving. You make it sound like so like Phil's birthday. Who all turned up for Phil's birthday? All of Phil's friends and family all turned up, and they're there right now if I'm on stream. You got the zombie hamburger and fucking the behind him sitting in the crown. It's but Jesus Christ, man. No, Phil, this is. You can keep your birthday, Phil. It seems like it's the same old shit, basically. But your birthday, essentially, Phil, is the same as any other fucking day for you when you fucking try and make content on the internet. It's you by yourself, asking for tons of fucking money while you fucking play games poorly, and you fucking intersperse every 5 minutes, whatever, those gameplay keep asking for fucking money. Most people spend their fucking birthdays with you know, loved ones, friends, family. They might fucking go out for it, whatever. They might have a special birthday party or something, or they might have a wee quiet one in or whatever, you know what I mean? But for Phil, it's the same old shit every day. It's really, I mean, like, if he wasn't such a horrible person, I'd actually might feel sorry for him, but I don't actually feel sorry for him, because he gets what he fucking deserves.
Wait, he sent me 2. He sent me a Big Mac Crystal and a fry helmet, French fry helmet. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. That is awesome of you, Jason. Hopefully these codes work, because that's going to be really cool to have, like, special Minecraft stuff.
Can you imagine if it don't fucking work?
All right. So with that, we are up to 279. I appreciate that very much. So it looks like
he is 43 today, by the way. Chris, thanks. He's 43 today.
Lance Catamaran just gifted 5 subs over on Kick. So as you can see, Lance's subs are working. Thank you, Lance, very much for that.
Take note, OIC. At least his subs work.
So that means Lance would now be up to 7. Lance is up to 7 now. So that's 5 more, so that gets us to 304. And that means we've hit another goal.
Who
guys, I'm going to owe you guys a lot of
cares?
rewards, and we got to figure out what they are. Here's what I'm thinking, because we're about to do a celebration. Since we're doing a marathon today, let's do some smaller style rewards for the next few. We've already hit the, well, the 90 was the Minecraft meals. We're about to hit 100. Let's do a DSP Tries It this week. Let's do Taco Time, which we said originally we were going to do a couple weeks ago, and then we didn't do it. Let's do that. Maybe do it tomorrow. We're about to.
Wait. Is 100 goals just him eating tacos? His special 100 goal event for his audience is him stuffing his face full of tacos.
Hit it. Right, we're about to hit 99. I guarantee you we're going to hit it. So let's do like Taco Time DSP Tries It tomorrow. All right. And then after that, let's play it by ear and see what we want to do for the rest of the week. Like if we hit another goal, but let's talk about it and figure it out. The thing is, I don't want to do 2 marathons. I don't. 2 marathons back to back will not work. Today's probably going to be a really good one where everyone will show up and support and enjoy the content. 2 marathons in a row, it's too much. People are going to.
I just fucking love this logic. Like Phil didn't seem to fucking mind that after fucking remember Phil's experiment. Phil conducted an experiment where after a very successful day of him getting whaled when he did a marathon or whatever. I don't know if it was a marathon exactly. What was it? Phil had a very super successful day. I think it was a marathon actually that he'd done the previous fucking day. And the very next day, Phil decided, you know what, I'm not going to beg today whatsoever. There is no begging to be done that day. So one day after he'd done a marathon, he didn't beg whatsoever. And he got $150 in support that day without having to ask for a single penny. And he determined that he must beg. For if he does not beg, he does not get the money he thinks he fucking deserves and requires. $150 without asking for a single penny is apparently a bad day for Phil Burnell. And that was a justification for fucking begging profusely. But he's perfectly happy to not do 2 marathons back to back because of a worried lack of support for a second marathon. It's almost like he knew ahead of time that his experiment was going to fail. If he's fully aware that him doing marathons back to back might have a fucking second marathon being less supported because of the first marathon and the success of it all, then it seems to kind of paint a picture that Phil was super convinced of his experiment and why he done it that day. Like, it's incredible. It's like, it really shows. I mean, this paints Phil in the far more, like, what's the best word for it? I'm trying to think, you know what I mean? Like, this is like, you know, evil villain territory, where he's trying to fucking portray himself as some sort of, I gave it an honest shot, guys, I had one whole day of it begging. So, you fucking shared, you went and fucking had that experiment one day after a marathon where you were wailed out. You're like $1,200 given to you that particular fucking marathon, Phil, or whatever, you know, you got 4 figures that day. You got incredible support. Jesus, what the hell, man, fuck it. He's an absolute prick. But if his audience are willing to fucking give him money, let him fucking get it. Oh god, no. I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, I see children in the park tipped £1. Hey guys, pissed, it's me Derich, this is one of my flaky hard sock accounts, don't tell anybody else. I hope Daddy Philip is okay with the duplicate name.
Get the fuck out of here!
It's a very clever name though. OIC Children in the Park. It's a very clever fucking name. That being said though, fuck off, Derek. Thank you very much. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, Phil is less... He's like... I'm trying to think of the best way to fucking word this, of course, you know what I mean? Like... He's less... He's a lot more direct with his audience these days about what he demands and expects from them. Remember how Phil used to be quite fucking vague with his aspirations and what he'd want from them that particular fucking day, you know? But he's straight up told his audience today, guys, I would love $3,000, hint hint. And lo and behold, all I see is Desperate trying to give Phil 100 kick subs, which would be how much would that be? 100 kick subs for Phil, that's like $5 a sub, and Phil gets $4.95 of that. So yeah, five times 100. There you fucking go. Come on. I don't know. He'll probably get it going eventually. Oh, I see. He'll probably fucking manage to get it sent eventually.
Be like, yeah, I'm not gonna show up twice just to engage and support double marathons. So let's try to figure out some other goals. All right, maybe we'll talk about it right now. We'll figure it out. But thank you, Lance. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? That's our second goal hit for today's birthday marathon stream. Very nice. Thank you.
And let's fast forward.
Just a nice late. So, since we've already tried both kinds of moonshine.
Wait, he changed the animation. He changed it from coins to dollars. Hold on. Phil in mid-animation and celebration changed it from the coins to the notes.
Gentlemen, guess what? That's our second goal hit for today's birthday marathon stream. Very nice, thank you. You know what? Hold on a second. We can alternate. Watch this. Oh yeah! Make it rain that sweet, sweet dough. Those simoleons are coming down from the sky. Thank you all for supporting my Birthday Bash annual marathon event.
What the Hold on. Can we get a closer look at some of these notes?
I hope that so far you're chilling and having a good time.
Hang on. Let me one there. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm just looking at the thing like sideways here. Is that meant to be like a fake $100 bill with Phil's face in it? Like who's on the $100 bill normally? Is that Benjamin Franklin or something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure is that correct, but I think that is Phil's face on Benjamin Franklin's head. And it's not just a $100 note; it's a stack of hundreds. You know, see, look at the angle and the thickness of these things. These are like stacks of hundreds falling from the sky. Because it's all about the Benjamins.
I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games.
Oh shit! I accidentally muted Phil. All of a sudden, the streams got a lot better because I don't have to hear Phil Bonnell. Sorry.
I think I'm going to try a shot. And actually, Jade had been saying, could you either do apple or watermelon? Let's see what we got here. We have a watermelon lemonade.
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
I kind of want to skip ahead to Phil fucking saying life is amazing and why. So he's just fucking, he's like, what should we try drink and why? Fucking who cares?
100. Sorry. I gotta pace myself. After this, I'll probably calm down a little bit and I won't drink for a bit because I want to have 3 shots in me within an hour here.
Wait. So Phil, if you're going to get tons of money given to you, aren't you over promising and under delivering with what you promise your audience?
Where's Kat? She's in the house with Jasper Kitty.
Where's Kat? She's in the house with Jasper Kitty. Gotta make sure you fucking over and outside those fucking T's.
T.
Why is your beloved wife not on stream, Phil? We've not seen her in such a long time.
Everyone's torn. Jade, what do you want? I'm gonna let Jade pick. Would you like watermelon or apple, Jade? Everyone's torn.
It's just me as well, or is Phil's liver spots on the side of his head a lot more pronounced today?
So people are saying apples, people are saying watermelon. He wants apple. All right.
You know, so those two little, you know, right there. You can see like fucking these two fucking things here.
All right.
Quite a lot more pronounced than usual. Maybe it's all that alcohol.
Jade wants me to do the apples. We haven't tried the apples yet, so I don't even know if it's good. I mean, I hope it's good. 99 apples. Here we go. So this is
who cares? Who fucking cares? Just
smells like an apple Jolly.
Who cares? Just drink the fucking thing.
Okay. All right, guys. Down the hatch.
Just get on, mate, for fuck's sake.
That's exactly what it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, apple Jolly Rancher. Okay, cool. And apple shot.
Blah, 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 blah.
Every $100 again, I owe you some more liquor. I'll drink it over the course of the day, which is what we want, is it not? Keep me buzzed all day versus me not drinking all day and then you support at the last minute and then I can't drink 10 shots. You know what I mean? Kind of makes sense, right? Okay. Cool.
Apparently, we're coming close to this fucking segment where Phil's saying that life is incredible for him. And all that crap. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see this fucking segment where Phil's saying life is perfect for him.
All right, let's continue. We have many shout outs to do on the YouTube side. Let me get rid of the shop or the bottle here, and then we'll continue on. Cool.
Get a fucking move on your dick.
So we have Wolflike with a $5 or £5 super chat. It says, happy birthday, Phil. Thank you so much, Wolflike. Good to see you. Thank you to everyone who's just stopping by to say hello here in the intro segment. I appreciate you all coming to hang out today. We got a good amount of early support, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Okay. So then we had all those It's a Me Ken subs that didn't count. Twice he tried, and none of them went through. So It's a Me Ken again. I'm sorry. If you can figure that out, I swear to you all, give you credit where credit's due if they ever come through. I appreciate you.
So yeah, Sonny is posting Pixar's latest thing. Like I shared it earlier on before the bingo as well. I went and shared a link to it as well. But of course, if you've not seen Pixar Animation's latest animation, it is based on the whole 220 thing, the whole premise at 220 thing, where Broside Phil did a whole lot of legwork or whatever and discovered the officers involved and who talked to Phil Burnell. Yeah, it was released yesterday to the general public yesterday. So yeah, if you've not seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's a great watch. Not only, of course, you know, Pixar, crushes it with the animations and all that jazz. It's the way he intersperses it. You know, he actually fucking shows Phil's hypocrisy because he shows clips of Phil fucking saying, oh, sorry, Jade interrupted me. 2 seconds.
Squeaky wheels. Jade tipped £1. Squeak, 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 squeak. I like the flavorful drink that gets my third leg working for my ALS lady tonight.
Jesus Christ. Jade. I guess apple is a secret flavour that gets it going for Jade. Hit time apple. Hit time boy oing. Fucking hell. That was that escalated quickly. That escalated as fast as fucking Jade going downhill. But thank you, Squeaky Wheel Jade, for that, and congratulations for the apple, I guess. Hey man. Anyway, as I was saying before, before Jade really interrupted me with his shenanigans and antics or whatever. Yeah, one of the things I liked a lot about Pixar's video that he made on the incident was that he took something that Phil said. When Phil tried to fucking claim, when Phil tried to retcon the whole police come out to see him, whatever, he claimed that there's no cameras. There are no cameras around the home where there's no cameras. But there's multiple examples that Pixar found of Phil claiming there's cameras to help fucking keep people at bay because he's in a fucking gated community, Over the years, Phil has said time and time and time again, there's cameras, and I thought shit. So for Phil to fucking try and retcon that, it was good of Pixar to include Phil's hypocrisy. In between the two animated segments, because he has like the first animated thing with Steve, Cambion, and Broside Phil talking to Phil, whatever, and then he has like Phil's fucking bullshit hypocrisy, and then he has Broside Phil's, and you know, talking to Officer Whitney. You know, so it's very well done. I thought it was fantastic stuff indeed, and yeah, great job Pixar. Another robust, you know, animation that you've made. 10,000 views in 24 hours is impressive stuff indeed. So yeah, big ups to you, Pixar.
Trying. I don't know what's going on there. You know what it might be? Because It's Me Ken is trying to do big transactions. That might actually be what it is. For example, sometimes doing smaller transactions works while big transactions get blocked. That could be. Because it said he tried to get 100 subs and they got blocked. If you do smaller ones, it might go through. That does happen.
Is that why he keeps bouncing back and forth between Lance Catamaran's account and his own one?
Okay, let's continue. Spawn Killer with a $2 super chat. You should get Eggo Moonshine. They had that. They had Eggo Waffle Moonshine, which I guess is supposed to taste like waffles and maple syrup. But like I said, since this is the first time ever I'm drinking moonshine, I wanted to try to get authentic moonshine. So that's what I did. Maybe if we do it again for another event, I would get flavors and try the flavors and let you know what I think, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Shit. Did I add that to the leaderboard? I have no... Guys, did I add that to the leaderboard? I just took 3 shots in quick succession, and now I'm getting sloppy, and I don't know if I'm counting everything or not. Hopefully I am.
Who fucking cares?
$2 super chat. No, Nordwarf, no one's doing anything for It's a Gundam. Like, literally no one. Nobody cares. Okay? You can stop bringing up It's a Gundam now on my stream. Little PB Energy with a $2 super chat. Happy birthday, King. 43 is the new 16. I do not want to be 16 again, that's for sure. 16, you're a teenager, you're angsty, you don't know anything, right? You have no experience in life, and you're all upset about everything constantly. Thankfully, I'm not there anymore. I'm much happier and calmer now in my adult life, and I'm enjoying life a lot more. I keep telling people, I enjoy my adult life, my middle age, because I'm 43 years old, I'm over the hill. I'm enjoying my life today way more than when I was younger, like a teenager, way more than when I was in my 20s, way more than my early YouTube days. My life today is much better.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Some people don't believe that. They think like once you hit middle age, like your life falls apart or something. I guess for some people it does, but not for me. I'm having a great time with life right now.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Okay. All right, guys. I actually got through all the shout-outs so far. We did. We got through all of them. All right. So I think we're good. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, there's only been 1 membership so far, and I counted that. And like I said, sadly, none of the It's a Me Ken subs came through. So I can't count those unless he finds a way around the problem, which I don't know if he ever will. I guess we'll see. Okay. Shout out to Zixto. 25 months as a member. Just happy birthday, my guy. Thank you, Zixto. Doesn't count for the stream, but it is a re-up message. Thank you, Zixto. All right. So here's the deal. Number 1.
Is he seriously about to go to a begment now he's got further contributions? Is he seriously about to? Oh my, no way. There's no way. There's no goddamn way he's about to fucking go to a begment here. Sitting over free, he's got $313 here. But here's the deal, guys.
One, if anyone has anything they'd like to chat about today, you want to tag me in the chat, we'll have a little bit of Q&A because we haven't done it.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was fucking wrong then. So here's the deal, Q&A. Apparently, but here we go. Phil is currently on $624, and I believe that is without the promised 100 subs from It's an OIC. It's a me OIC, however. So yeah, I assume that's not happened yet still. That it's still not found a way to try and find a valid credit card or whatever to go through. But 624 buckaroos I fell for so far.
Yeah. We have a little bit of hangout session here. You know, typically my podcast runs till 1 p.m. We're not doing a podcast. This is just like a happy birthday intro video. All right, so any questions, any things you want to talk about? Do you think that we should be bringing up before we, it's the right color, right? It looks like a little too blue.
Who fucking cares?
You know, let's chat a little bit. And then we're going to do a poll to determine what you guys want first. Do you want Minecraft the game, Minecraft the Legos while I'm buzzed, or do you want Schedule 1?
I don't fucking care, Phil. It's all going to be fucking garbage content anyway. I'm fucking tired to just fucking click on live and see what's happening. We're behind live DSP by 33 minutes. I assume all that happens between then and now is it fucking asks for more money and gets more money, and fucking in between fucking has a couple more shots and fucking makes a poll. You know, like, Jesus Christ, man. Let's go to live DSP, fuck it.
$2 tip.
It's so slow.
I always say Arxis fighters don't have issues. They have a meta, but with them, they come up against a paint-by-numbers player. You can normally stomp them if you know what you're doing. I've been playing Guilty Gear Strive for years, and I'm still learning new tech with my mains. There's a reason that the game still gets played.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, again, I don't want to hate on Guilty Gear or any Arxis games. For me, at first,
when Arxis games came out, they looked so anime-ish. And not to say that Street Fighter didn't look anime-ish, because it did, right? Street Fighter did with like Street Fighter Alpha series. But over time, Arxis came out with Guilty Gear, and then later on Blaze Blue, and it's just so heavy anime looking, right? And
It
that was my problem.
sounds so
at
drunk.
first. Today, I don't really care how a game looks. To be honest, I don't give a shit how it looks. I care about how it plays. I did play Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear is very intensive when it comes to
Who fucking cares?
memory and memorization and all the mechanics. There's a ton of mechanics in Guilty Gear. Remember Burst? The first time that you could do like a combo breaker outside of a Killer Instinct, but it's actually done well.
I don't even fucking care anymore. I think I'm just gonna fucking run away from the fucking bad man. I can't endure this anymore. The important thing is we won bingo and we're happy and we're done. We fucking won bingo. Fucking, oh my god, it's raining heavily in Vancouver. Where are all my otters? Don't tell me it's too fucking wet for the otters to enjoy the fucking Vancouver aquarium. You'd think, there we go, there's one there, fucking hiding the wee bastard. There we go, I'm Jesus man. It's like fucking, it's like just watching Scotland. Like, it is bizarre. Actually, we have actually had fantastic weather. The last week in Scotland, the weather has been glorious. I mean, the temperature has got as high as 15 degrees Celsius today, guys. Now, I know that might not sound much for some of you, but 15 degrees Celsius is, we better fucking, you know, watch ourselves here. This is like fucking, we might get burnt here kind of weather. But it was quite warm, you know. I'm just saying, the sun was shining, it was glorious sunshine, it was a wee bit warm, people were wearing t-shirts and all that jazz. It was glorious stuff indeed. So aye, fantastic stuff indeed. But yeah, we're looking at Vancouver, it's like, Jesus Christ, they stole our rain. But yeah, it's been a great weekend, personally. I mean, I've enjoyed my weekend, you know, I've been having a good time, whatever. It's always nice on Saturday to detox from Phil, it's always fantastic. And I'm not going to lie, I was in two minds where to fucking even do bingo today because I couldn't be arsed with Phil. I just, sometimes you just can't be fucked with him, you know. But thankfully, this was a very straightforward bingo stream. Cam and Dutchman picked a strong fucking card and we crushed it today. We absolutely coasted in, we sailed in with a bingo victory, so good stuff indeed. Exactly, the weather's taps half weather, as the fox says. There we go, good stuff indeed. Right guys, I am going to run away now and all that jazz. And yeah, I'll redirect you. I don't know who else. There's tons of people who are alive. Aviga, I will redirect you guys to Aviga. If you're still fucking awake, of course. If Aviga's still awake, I will redirect you towards them, and you can enjoy some more of the birthday stream, courtesy of Aviga presenting the restream. So yeah, there we go. But I'm going to end things how I always end things when it comes to these bingo antics. I'm going to play Notorious P.I.G. contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. And speaking of very talented animators, I must stress as well, starting in like 2 hours time, in less than 2 hours from now, Lecturo's new video is going to be released. It's the second episode of the second season of Familia DSP. So yeah, you can watch it live in like 2 hours time, whatever, or we can just wait till bingo tomorrow, where I'll probably watch it before the bingo together. So yeah, definitely plan on watching that on bingo before the bingo starts. So yeah, big ups to Lectro as well. Even Pixar saying big ups to Lectro, so good stuff indeed. There you go, of course. So yeah, and remember as well, of course, as well as watching Lecturo's new thing later on, if you've not seen Pixar's newest video that he made the other day, make sure you check that out as well. There we go. Yeah. I will see you all on Monday for some more bingo antics. Until then, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.